Oh, shit. Pull him up, Trey.
No.
Pull him up some more, Trey.
Y'all
He ain't drink on his birthday.
He really did.
He didn't.
I tried.
Now pull it up, nigga.
All right, let's do this.
And 3, 2.
You gonna count
1.
me in? What's good? Welcome to 4100 Grant, the podcast. We here. It's episode 6.
It is. 6.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We appreciate you for rocking with us. 4100 Grant is presented to you by Onajo.
And sponsored by the Tipsy Tea.
Hell yeah.
I waited on him.
He did.
He was on it today.
12 E's.
Yeah, 12 E's. Yo, we got a lot to cover today, man. We're going to talk about a lot of different things. We're going to take you all over the spectrum of the world of news. But first, as always, we got to start with the introductions. So I'll start to my left, which is Dre.
That's right. Back in the building, man. It's your boy DRE. Do right every day. Black man is God. Straight out of Ivy City. The voice of the Tipsy Tea.
I like that.
Can you dig that?
Can you dig it?
Let's get this motherfucker going, man.
Bert.
What up, it's Bird, the Jester, the Joker. I'm shook today, man. I'm in character. Better know West Coast.
Hey, for those of y'all listening on the podcast, he is legitimately in character. He has the glasses on, he got the stogie, the cigar, he got the shirt. He is legitimately in character. We in for a good one today.
Yeah.
What's up with you, Vic?
Hey, man. Hey, y'all, I'm back in my seat. Things are going back to normal today. I'm Vic, man, the VATO. I'm here.
Vic, you was tired of the bullshit at hosting, huh, cuz?
Man, nah, dog. I figured I'd let somebody that's more qualified than myself to take care of that.
I don't know about qualified. But I think Vic did a great job. If y'all know what we're talking about, go back to episode 5. That was Vic's birthday weekend.
The birthday episode.
Episode, and Vic was hosting that week. But no, we back to the original plan, the standard operating procedure.
It is.
I'm in the hosting chair, and I'm going to go to my brother Ace.
Yeah, it's your boy Ace, the jerk with a smirk. Best there is.
Reverend
Best there
Doctor.
was.
Best there ever will be.
Simple as that.
And I, of course, I'm Trey, Black Vanguard. I'm here. Eventually, at some point in time, we'll get to talking about money, I'm sure. But that's my lane. We're happy that you're here with us. We're on episode 6, y'all. I got to be honest. I don't know if we thought we'd get to episode 6, but I do know that we're going much further than episode 6.
For sure.
So let's get right into it, man. We starting off with the baby.
Oh, Lord.
Let's go.
I'm just going to play the clip, and we'll go from there.
HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks, put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas,
Lights up.
fellas, if you ain't sucking in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in
Let's
the
be
air.
real about this.
He said, put your cell phone light in the air.
Suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS.
I'm letting it run
deadly
twice.
Sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks.
Make sure everybody heard everything.
Make sure you heard it.
Lady,
Yeah.
if your smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas,
Lights
Pussy
up.
smell.
fellas, if you ain't sucking in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in
Let's
the
be
air.
real.
Man, that was extra. And his man's icing him.
Suspect as a motherfucker.
The suspect is a motherfucker.
That's the part to me that cites was some of y'all niggas suspect as a motherfucker.
Suspect.
Says the grown-ass man who went around walking around in a diaper for like 2 years at festivals and concerts.
So
that ain't suspect.
I was gonna ask Ace where he stand on it, but I think he didn't told us already. So where do you guys heard the comments? This was at was it? I forgot.
It was Rolling Loud.
It was Rolling Loud.
It was Rolling
Okay.
Loud.
So he made these comments in Rolling Loud when he was doing his set at Rolling Loud, and it's got the Twitter world up in arms, especially the LGBTQ community is up in arms because they feel like his comments were
Offensive?
offensive
Unnecessary.
and unnecessary. We even had Elton John speak out on it. Madonna spoke out on it.
There you go.
Questlove.
Yeah, he in trouble.
He just did a song with Dua Lipa not too long ago, and she said, "This is not the baby that I worked with." I don't know who that guy is.
Oh, wow.
He's been taken off of. It was a UK concert he was supposed to be on. He got taken off of. He made even bigger news because he had an issue with Questlove not too long ago.
Yep.
Questlove was working on the second version of the, what's it called?
Soul Summer.
Soul Summer. And he scratched the baby's name off because he wasn't in support of his comments. So where you guys stand with it? Let's go. We'll start with Suge today.
Hey,
I don't want no problems.
Not at all.
I feel like this. He said what he wanted to say. That's how we roll on death row. You say what you want to say, straight up. But at the same time, I ain't signed him.
Yeah, it's true. You didn't sign him.
Straight up.
That's true. You didn't sign him. That's a fact. Vic, what you think about it?
Y'all want to go straight to me?
Yeah, straight to you.
Okay.
No on the fence this time.
Hey, how you feel about the comments? You heard them.
You know what what he said was inappropriate. He shouldn't have said it. Now, where I think it came from, I don't think he decided to use this as a place to decide just to do that. I think that was more impulsive because his man's who was hyping him in the background.
Yeah, the DJ. Yeah.
More than likely got some news about somebody doing some Bama stuff out in the parking lot.
Right.
And I think that's more what he was looking at it as. Ain't nobody doing you ain't out there sucking dick out there in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? And I think the fact that he threw it specifically about it being a dude is what got everybody riled up.
Okay.
Now, had he said, ain't no bitches out here sucking dick out in the parking lot, not saying that I'm calling women bitches, but
That came across
that's exactly how the baby would have said it. Bitches is outside
It would
sucking dick in the
sound
parking lot.
misogynistic like his music.
Right, which would have been okay, probably.
Would have been on
Yeah,
cue.
going to been on cue. Exactly.
And Bahamas would have put their cell phone like that.
Probably, yeah.
Wouldn't nobody have been all up in arms. We canceling the baby.
You're right.
Now,
Is that a double standard?
it didn't offend me.
What's the other example?
Well, and this is what I'm saying. You have the LGBTQ community that's up in arms. That's
King Y
saying,
gang.
well, why can't
Joaquin.
why can't gay people be sucking dick in the parking lot?
If that's what you want to do, I don't care.
That's what I'm asking. Is it a double?
Suck dick in the parking
That's
lot.
exactly what I'm saying. So is it a double standard? Are we more outraged because it's towards the gay community?
He specified a
And
specific.
he did.
He didn't just say
and
you ain't have to suck dick in the parking lot to get in
Right.
here tonight.
And
said,
Look
right.
at anybody.
Right.
I almost want to play it again to make sure I heard it correctly because I don't think he
A
specifically.
third time?
Yeah. But it's specifically,
Vic gotta get off
that
the
part.
fence.
He can't. I'm not on the fence.
I'm gonna go to
Dre.
Dre. Let's go to Dre. Why you think about it?
Tell him, Pac, how we roll.
Oh shit! Slug in full effect.
Slim, so honestly, Slim, did y'all expect this nigga to say something profound on the microphone?
Never.
I mean, did you see what Chris Brown said though? He said, "Just say, do your concert
And get the fuck
God
off the
bless
stage."
you. Good night. Get the fuck out the
Yeah,
stage.
you're like,
Thank your fans and come."
I didn't expect anything different. I mean, you listen to his music. That's how the nigga rock. You know the nigga from North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? They going hard as a motherfucker down there.
Do you think that he pre-planned to go up there on that stage and say,
I think that was just spurred on.
that was all
and
impromptu.
I'm gonna specifically go at the gay community?
I think it was all
I don't
spurred
think that's
on.
what it was,
I think it was all
dog.
spurred on.
He shot a video like a
So it
week
wasn't
or 3 or
spiritual.
4 days before, leading up to
Right.
it.
Right.
And that video was supposed to drop after Rolling Loud.
Right.
So I'm thinking he was up that joint lit. He had all this in his mind.
Yeah.
Dog.
Not to mention the drugs and I'm sure the alcohol on top of that.
Yeah, but also the Twitter mob,
Also
they try and
talking
get this
about shit
motherfucker jumped up on some murder shit again, dog. They like
That he was already
He already beat.
cleared
That's
up,
for sure.
yeah.
He already beat. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But the Twitter mob be outrageous, dog.
Yeah.
I mean,
What you think, Ace?
it was disrespectful to some people. So I guess we got to pay attention to it and address it.
But what's the First Amendment, though?
But it ain't
Freedom of
free
speech.
speech though.
It's freedom of speech.
But it's always when you offend somebody, it turns into a problem.
Well, let's be clear. He didn't break a law.
He didn't break a law.
They didn't break any laws.
Ooh, they so sensitive.
He would have got away. I think he would have got away with that in 2004. He
Yeah,
would've
I
got
just
away
watched
with
the
it
movie Trading Places with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd, and they were saying they were dropping faggot every left and right.
Yeah.
And I mean, that movie came out in
were.
the '80s though, but it just goes to show where we
different time.
were and where we're
It's
at.
different.
Think about it, we
times,
seen shit
man.
like American Pie. We grew up on shit like that, dog. That was
Yeah,
the
nigga
most
was,
Where's my
nigga was
car?
humping a pie, bro.
Dog, yeah, we grew up on the most raunchy shit for real, dog. So low key, like motherfuckers
Jackass.
desensitized to that shit, dog.
Yeah,
That's
the whole jackass.
Like,
oh, don't forget Jackass.
gay is just a term that we use coming up. It didn't mean that you were necessarily gay. I could literally be like, man, them glasses Bird got on today gay.
Everybody started
Mean
laughing.
that he was gay. Everybody just be like, it's funny. It just mean they look funny. They weird. We don't like. You know what I'm saying?
You don't gonna put a hit out on you now.
I know.
The whole time though that goes to say we wouldn't use
No hits over
that
here.
type of terminology for shit now, and I think that shows that everybody has come a long way in being accepting or being aware of the way people feel about certain shit, and I think that's where the baby failed.
That gay mafia will get you, dog.
Are we as a society too sensitive?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
No question.
You
I
don't hear us
wouldn't
over
say-
here
Well,
crying about motherfuckers talking about bald head niggas.
I'm not gonna say
We bald.
sensitive.
We ain't gonna cry.
I think it's
Oh,
the
we
fact
bald.
that
I
people
would say
are more ready to express their dislike of something.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna take that shit in stride.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I feel some kind of way,
you gotta
and I'm telling you.
think
and
about
you know
it.
what? I'm gonna make sure that
You know what
everybody
they
else
say?
Because it's
feels
like
the
we
same
as a
way.
whole, as a people,
You know what they
just
say?
black people as a whole, we've been suppressed emotionally for so long. We haven't been able to express ourselves. So in an art form of rap, where you're free to say whatever the fuck you feel like it's like therapy.
It's just
for a lot of
crazy.
people, even just to listen to it. You ride around listening to whatever you listen to.
You know, in the
9 times out of
past-
10, unless you an R&B guy like my man Trey.
Shit, I'm trying every chance I get,
You
but you
listen
ain't
to
gonna never
some
catch me
trap
on no
shit,
corner.
some thug shit. You listen to Jigga when you come in. You ain't never sold a brick in your life, but it made you feel some type of way listening to it. It was therapy of the conditions you were in, the times you were in, whatever it may be. But
the
when
truth
you
hurts.
offend certain groups of people,
The truth
it
hurts.
hurts.
Yeah.
Like niggas ain't never gonna stop eating Chick-fil-A, and we know how the CEO feel about LGBTQ
Yeah.
community.
Yeah.
Like that's something I want to correlate to that. You ain't never going. Nobody here gonna stop eating Chick-fil-A, and he don't support none of the
that
bills
part-
that are being passed. He support two foundations, two companies that are pushing to
They anti.
deny them.
Yeah, they anti
their
that.
rights and stuff.
Yeah.
But niggas still won't eat Chick-fil-A. Niggas ain't never turned down
Because
Chick-fil-A.
that Polynesian be pop,
Man,
man.
that Chick-fil-A
that
sauce,
Polynesian, yeah.
biscuits and that chicken, what they do
what
to
you
it.
notice about the Alphabet Gang is they always got a black man to crucify. And I can point out different examples. Like, think about Kobe. Do you remember when he got tucked up for calling the breath a fucking faggot? They gave him that fine, but also, next thing you know, you see Kobe on the cover of that magazine, dog. The joint with the hat, and all white and shit. And motherfuckers is on his ass. Who else? You know, they've been going after Death Row. You know, they've been going after hip-hop, period.
Suge.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They been on your ass, huh, Suge?
100%. It don't phase me though. It don't phase me. Don't phase me.
Yeah, but for real,
So let me ask you this:
just-
should the baby be canceled? Because cancel culture is really popular right now,
Nah,
right?
you don't gotta
Nobody
Is-
can
is-
be
is-
canceled.
Nah,
man.
hell no, you
Nobody.
don't gotta
It's not possible to cancel anybody.
Nah, 'cause
who
he's-
have they said that was canceled that you don't know of anymore?
Yeah, I think the cancel culture is kind of weak, to be honest.
It's just a saying for the week because we live in a microwave society right now.
See, the whole time-
In 15 minutes, in 3 days, none of this is going to matter.
Yeah, it's the new thing to talk
That's the
about.
way life goes now. If this was 1995, he's fucked. He's done.
Very true, because there's nothing else to talk about but a celebrity. At that
Exactly.
time, there
The
was
internet
nothing
is
else.
too much shit moving.
Yeah,
it's too fast.
too much
yo.
all at one time. Yeah, it's a lot of information
So
out there.
this shit will
Or,
pass over.
they'll forget until they like his next song. Because I've noticed a lot of fans are sort of like that, where they're mad at you for a little bit, and then until they like your next song, and now they're not mad at you no more.
Somebody
Very
didn't
fickle.
expect him to do a song with.
yeah.
He do
Fickle
a
than a
song with him, and it comes out like,
Yeah.
oh, that's my jam.
Oh, if he goes and does a song with Elton John or some silly shit like that,
yeah, that's what he gonna do.
all is forgiven.
This
right?
is
a song
gonna
with
be-
Nas,
that-
Lil
that's
Nas
gonna be-
X.
Yeah, he might have to actually.
They did that shit to Eminem. They made a perform with Elton John
Hey.
on stage after all that shit Eminem was spitting.
Because then they want to show that, oh, you know, hey, I made a mistake thinking, let's unify now. Nah, that's not how you feel. The baby is very clear about how you felt.
I have to be able
You
to clean
feel
that
how
shit
you
up.
feel.
Though.
Like I don't want people to change how they feel. That's genuinely inside of you, your core. That's how you feel about it. That's how you feel.
Yeah.
Don't change that shit, young. Don't step away from it. But if that's not how you feel, you basing upon what someone next to you might have said, and you're like, oh, I kind of believe that. I'm gonna run with it. Whatever your mommy, your daddy taught you.
Yeah.
And you ain't never justified for your own self and your own thoughts. I mean, you need to figure out life. It's deeper than that. You lost in the sauce for real.
Now, I don't know who works for the baby, but let's hypothetically say that someone that's gay is working for the baby, right?
I'm sure.
And they hear those comments, right? How do you think they feel? Do they just say, "Hey, that's a part of his, his angle, his gimmick, his whatever," or do you feel like you think they feel offensive? Like, I can't work for this nigga. You
So
know?
you
He ain't
telling me-
he ain't say, "Oh, fuck all the gay people sucking dick." He ain't say that.
I also don't believe
So
that
what
this
the
is the
fuck?
first. This isn't the first time he said something like that. He was
I
very
said, have
clear
you ever
and
listened to
concise
the
in how he
nigga's
said
music?
that shit.
Listen to the
So
nigga's
this is what he
music.
said,
This
Bird.
isn't anything new to
He
him.
What do
said-
you expect from him?
If you ain't have to suck a nigga dick to get in here tonight, I'm
Right.
rocking with you. So that's me saying, if you ain't got a bald head in here, I'll fuck with you.
Yeah, I mean, he could be
You gonna
speaking to
take his own
anybody. That's
offense.
not
He said
it's in a
have to
It's
suck
a,
dick.
it's a wide cast net.
Yeah, it is. Because he's not specifying
But
who he's talking
apparently
to.
he pulled that motherfucker up and the rack of motherfuckers is in the
So
motherfucker.
apparently everybody
No,
that feels
no.
some type of way done had to suck dick for something.
Right.
But why they feel that
so
way? If you had to
somebody
do what
was
you had to
upset.
do what the fuck you gotta do.
It's
Just do what you
Right,
gotta
that motherfucker.
So-
Don't feel no type of way. Be proud of that shit, right? Proud month. The fuck you talking about?
I think
Chill,
I don't think what he said was because like Dre said, it's a wide cast net. I think he was smart enough to say, I'm not talking about anybody specifically. His DJ fucked him up
Yeah.
When he said
when he
niggas.
said a lot of y'all niggas suspect as fuck. That
And then
is-
he doubled down on it.
exactly. I
Yeah.
think that's the comment that changed it a little bit to go, oh, he talking about down low people.
It's a
you know what I mean? He talking about gay people.
a
That's what
ad-libber.
changed.
But
it.
how do you know
Yeah.
who's down low?
Hey, motherfucker.
I don't look down low.
You don't know. So
That
still,
gay.
he still wasn't specific. He ain't
Pay
saying.
attention to that purposely.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. He ain't
I
saying.
don't know nothing about that.
Everybody rocking
Yeah.
a fitted with a black T-shirt is down low and suspect. He just said a lot of y'all suspect.
Hey, man, you toss a,
And
toss a
I
rock
guess
into
it's
the
one of
crowd,
them-
her dogs
you know
gonna
what I mean?
holler,
If you
dog.
take offense, the shoe fits.
Exactly.
her-
The truth
yeah.
hurts.
Her
So
dogs
somebody,
gonna holler,
oh,
son.
why-
Or
why
let's
Don't
did
just
hit
they-
somebody.
let's say if you got a relative, a family member, somebody close to you that is that, and you felt a certain type of way, the way he came off with that. Does that apply to you? What Bird is saying?
I'm not tripping. He ain't say it directly to me, because then there would have been some problems.
Stand.
And he's not signed to death row either, so you know, okay, it's not really his problem.
Yeah,
So
I'm sorry. I should have said Suge.
Right.
So
Bird's not here
are
today.
we no longer listening to the baby?
I never listened to him to begin with, so
That's
I
what I'm
couldn't tell you.
saying.
Ding, ding, ding.
I think I'm too old for his music anyway.
True.
I can't listen to
but
that
I
shit in
like
the morning.
I like looking at Dua Lipa. That's the only reason why I know that he was in a song with her, because I seen her and I saw the song.
Bro,
Like, oh, okay.
ain't
yeah, so-
nobody gonna wake up in the morning and listen to that shit, dog.
That nigga make Scooby Doo music.
Yeah, dog. They do, dog.
You almost
That
got me.
shit, like you
You
got
almost
drive
got
like
me in the
this when you
first
listen
quarter.
to that and shit. Dum, 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 dum.
I like his music though.
Cause you be driving like that. Man. You said you ripped out the integrity of that motherfucking skirt.
The whole time, no, I don't think that I'll stop listening to his music. Am I spending any type of money on it? No. Would I spend a lot of time into it? Nah.
Right,
I'm not
but
gonna
if it's
show
on
that
the radio, just cranking, I ain't gonna be like, oh, fuck that nigga, I'm changing the station. I'm gonna just let the shit ride. I ain't about
like whole time you can almost say that I'm not really like a fan. Because I wouldn't know the name of the song, what album it came from. You know what I'm saying? When the joint was released and none of that shit.
You pretty much like how he said about Questlove. I don't know him.
I don't know.
You don't know him. I know him, but I don't know him.
Yeah. And whole time, you know what's funny? I hear Questlove, just speaking about that specifically. I hear Questlove, and it's like the name is familiar, but it'll take a minute for me to click with the big dark skinned dude with a fro. You know what I'm saying? It would take a minute.
But that's you never performing at Jimmy Fallon, where Questlove is the resident drummer
And has
who's
been.
also performing your background music when you perform.
I mean, no more
shit.
national
Yeah, so
exposure.
you
So
had
you
to actually work
never, you
with
never
him.
shook the man's hand at no point said thanks to that, none of that.
Yeah,
Nothing.
yeah.
No
True shit.
point. Okay.
He knows who the hell Questlove
Right, the
is.
nigga,
Just saying.
The nigga grimy, fuck.
He said he grimy.
Grimy and shit.
He just wanted to get it off. You know what I'm saying? Like we were saying, he just wanted to get that off his chest. And
Let me ask y'all this, from a business standpoint, right? Hey, you work for the baby, okay?
Right.
And you hear him make those comments. Are you worried, thinking the cancel culture is going to take money out of your pocket?
Yes.
And food on your table?
At
Because
these days and times, that's going to cross your mind.
Yes.
It's going to cross your mind.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's
the mafia.
His publicist
sure.
is gonna say something or let him know.
Hey.
Well, which is interesting because a few days later, he got on and he pretty much doubled down on what he said. Like, there was no apology. He was just basically like, I wasn't talking to y'all, or, you know, but like, he doubled down. So, I mean, a few days is enough time for him to have spoken to his publicist.
True.
And maybe his publicist feel the same way, like, fuck it, this is who you are.
Right. How many corporate
Because I don't have an
sponsors
issue
do
with
we
him
really
being
have?
who he is.
Right,
If that's who you are, I think that it's not smart, business-wise, to alienate an entire community whose money is also green.
Who listen to your music?
So now-
Listen to your music.
So pretty much
And on your record
nowadays.
labels.
So now, pretty much nowadays, you just gotta think twice before you speak.
I mean, it's always
You always
you should always do that,
should.
especially when you're a celebrity. But that was he'll think about it, and it'll end up being one of them. Man, I probably shouldn't have said that. That'll just be a bad check on his record.
What label is he on?
I have no idea.
He may not be on one, and a lot of artists are on their own jam.
He probably like
got a
on
distro deal.
QC or 300 or
I would
something.
figure he's on a
He on
label.
a big label.
Can you look that up, Drake? Because I don't want to lose the
He
screen. I
probably
got.
signed to Leo Cohen or some shit.
Interscope.
Interscope?
Oh, so he signed to Jimmy
said what?
Iovine. So
I know Jimmy Iovine going to call him.
So Suge know Jimmy.
Yeah.
And you see how Suge go.
Yeah.
Jimmy ain't saying
So
nothing.
Suge, is Jimmy Iovine calling him and they gonna have a conversation or what?
Okay, but he does have his own label.
Under Interscope.
Yeah, but,
He's distributing.
Partnership?
Yeah, they distribute his shit.
Okay.
It's a partnership.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he don't have to answer that.
No, he do.
That's why I say
If he signed his label through
Oh,
them.
I'm about to say them.
It's
So
motherfuckers-
it wasn't just distribution.
It's not just distribution. It sounds like it's a partnership.
Okay.
Where it may be 60-40 or whatever, however he got his deal working.
oh,
So,
he
you know,
got,
we
he got two things. He signed with South Coast Music Group as well. That's probably who found him. Mm-hmm. And then they was like, yo, let's hop over there.
Interscope, yeah.
That's what happens. You get these little labels. They get you, and then they make a deal.
They make a deal with
Big
you.
label.
With the bigger label, yeah.
Right.
So, because we got about a minute and a half left, and we always on our boss shit, right? So, you the boss. The baby works for you. What you taking back from his comments? Because he fucking up your bottom line? Because at the end of the day, as bosses, that's what we care about the most, right? We do care about the people. Let's not be, we're not saying that we don't. But we in business to make money.
He on an apology tour. On concert, my nigga.
Are you calling Elton John and saying, hey, let's get together and
Madonna.
and let's do something?
Or if I'm flipping it on my Suge shit, him and Chris Brown got a fight. Celebrity boxing match because Chris Brown jumped out there.
Go ahead.
They got squared
I've been
up.
wanting to see Chris Brown fight anyway.
He dunked
he
on
talks a
Soulja
lot.
Boy.
Yeah, he
dunked on
talks a
Soulja Boy.
lot.
He should have signed that shit. I want to see him and Big
I'm
Draco.
definitely calling him. I don't necessarily think
What do
I'm
you say to him?
What the fuck? Just flat out.
Slim.
He was like, hey, what's up, Vic? What the fuck?
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else that I need to say.
Yeah.
To understand my level of festivity.
Yeah.
That joint is high right now, dog.
Speak your shit. I'm proud you spoke your shit. Don't hold back for no motherfucking body.
And whole time.
But look, on the next time, just say it like this. Say it like
Yeah.
this.
But you telling him to
But
think
don't-
twice. That's what I'm telling you.
Nah, I'm not
You
telling him to
saying
think
the
twice.
same
Just say
shit.
it. Just
You just
say it
saying
like
it more
this.
aggressive, Suge.
Just like the way
That's
you
all.
motherfucking handle this shit. Ain't let nobody motherfucking censor his straight up.
But you just censored them. You just censored them.
Just
You told
say
him
it
to say
like
it
this.
like this.
You alter what he said.
Say it like this.
Next
You-
time
you
you,
called
say
the
something,
audible
dog,
on the
say
play.
something powerful.
What about you, Drake? You the
Yeah,
boss.
next time you say something powerful, dog, because you can't take that shit back now. You already said it. They on your back now, son.
On your ass.
They pulling up niggas' old tweets from 2011, so you fuck.
That's,
Man, fuck
them
all
motherfuckers go dig in.
They still digging on Kevin Hart ass.
Yeah.
They all the way back in 09.
They find
to
all
get
your
that
shit.
shit off is so. To get things on the internet off, it's hard to do.
Yeah.
Especially when you clearly have shit that it's video of you Now you're also saying
Well, niggas-
on the opposite video.
Oh, they
I
scrub your shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, but
they
they're
scrub your
scrubby,
shit.
but niggas are so hip to it that they have like a vault of just shit that they just put to the side that you can't scrub it. It's just there. They just have it, and they waiting to pull the shit out. You thinking the shit off the internet the whole time? This nigga got it in a separate.
Nigga
You know
got
what
a
I mean?
black file
He got a
on
whole
you.
file on you.
You
Yeah,
got a black file on
On
you.
some
There's
shit
no
you
way
said,
you can
yeah.
do
That
anything
shit,
with
some
it.
shit you was tweeting at 12 years old and shit.
Seen you on Black Planet.
Remember when you said this on
Nigga said Black
MySpace?
Planet.
You was on Black Planet talking to them older women. Remember you told them you had a dick pic? Nigga was gonna scan his dick in on Black Planet.
She's stealing music on Napster. nigga.
Oh my gracious!
All right, so we'll go around the table when we finish this up. Canceled or not? The baby, is he canceled, Dre, in your opinion?
No.
Sure.
No.
Vic?
No.
It's a no for me. What about you, Ace?
He didn't matter from the beginning.
Well, there it is. That's so Kanye of you, by the way. That's such a Kanye response. I don't expect that. All right, y'all. So we done with the baby. We're moving on. I hope you niggas didn't throw your mask away, because the CDC says you should be putting them back on. We'll be right back.
This shit locked and loaded, we ready to go. Over 30 minutes. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, two youngers, man. In the same part of town. Yeah, making the best of what we got. Yeah.
All right, welcome back to 4100 Grand, the podcast. Presented to you by Onajo.
And the Tipsy Tea, baby.
That's right.
Pulled up.
Tipsy.
Bottle check. Suge, you don't have to participate if you don't want to.
Yeah, it's all good. Man.
You know what I mean?
Fuck no, put your bottle up, shit.
You don't
I'll
have to.
take this shit to the face right now.
Bet you won't. Bet you won't. Bet you won't.
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
In one swallow.
Whoa.
Let's get a
Pause. Whoa.
time. Go to commercial.
Did it.
And he did it, though.
Knock that shit
Talking
out.
about.
And y'all niggas are gay.
We ain't never scared.
Like shit.
Yeah, we saw that. All right, y'all. So we getting ready to talk about the CDC, and I don't know if y'all threw y'all mask away or if y'all put it to the side, because it looks like you're gonna be needing them again.
Yep.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommended Tuesday that fully vaccinated people begin wearing masks indoors again in places with high COVID-19 transmission rates.
Please go to episode 1.
Yeah, please go back to episode 1.
Are we psychics now? Because then I swear we said
called
that
it.
shit. We got it on speed dial.
Called it. And the scariest part, before I get to the question for y'all, is we haven't even hit the cold weather season yet. Haven't even really hit flu season yet. Nope.
What, the flu? What happened to the flu? There ain't no flu no more.
Yeah, it's called COVID. Anyway,
COVID season, baby.
COVID season. So, 2 questions for the fellas. Did you get rid of your mask? And are you prepared to wear a mask again?
Bro, I've been a ninja for as long as I've known, dog. Like, it's just ninja gang.
Still got the mask.
Ninja gang,
Still
ninja
wear it.
gang, ninja
Go to work
gang.
every day.
Sure.
Still wear, always protected.
I could argue that with your lawyers, but we'll leave that alone.
It's
Go ahead, Vic.
2021.
Nah, I never really stopped wearing it.
Okay.
It feels weird going out in the streets without it.
Yeah.
And then I think even when they lift them again and say everything's going to be cool,
It's just
I
so
don't
practical.
think that it'd be a bad idea to continue to wear them.
Do you
in-
have
in
any
crowded
faith in the
spaces.
CDC?
No.
Dr. Fauci and all them niggas.
Dog, he done flip-flop. He done flip-flop
They
like
had the
pancakes,
picture of the
dog.
dude that got the network engineer job. And it was like the CDC trying to figure this shit out the whole time.
Yeah.
They was sitting there like,
Yo, he put his hand on his head and everything. He was like,
damn,
he
y'all gonna help me?
said he got the job yesterday. And you don't know what the fuck he doing? Hey, bro.
It's not
It was wires everywhere, Vic.
I didn't know what to do.
I was dying, bro.
Lord have mercy. I've never really necessarily lost faith in them. I look at it as this is something that
Did you have faith from him from the beginning?
I had to have.
If your kids get poisoned, do you not call the CDC?
So it's called the Poison Control Center.
That's okay. You call some fucking body.
Not the Center for Disease
Control.
It's called
Who they run by?
we still call it. They still going to reroute your ass to the Poison Control Center, nigga. Not the Center for Disease Control.
I mean, I look at it as, they're more
I'm gonna leave that alone.
They're more qualified than me.
Y'all remember them green stickers and shit from back in the day?
Yeah, with the little
Poison Control Center with the
bags.
little face and shit.
I'm pretty sure that it's still around.
They had the X's on his face and
Can't argue
shit.
with a nigga like this.
Y'all don't remember that shit?
Yeah, man. I'm saying I'm agreeing with you. Fuck what they talk about.
It's very
I ain't
obvious.
arguing with you. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to refresh our memories.
Man,
though.
because
You know these guys gonna troll you every chance they get.
Been doing it my whole life.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he on the wrong side.
Wrong side.
Nigga, West Side, nigga.
y'all
It's
been
only
agreeing,
one
man.
side.
Y'all
Bad
been
boy
shit.
killers.
Lord have mercy.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think the CDC, President Biden, do you think any of them know what the fuck is going on?
Fuck no.
I mean, because for us, when we talked about this, some 2.5 months ago on the first episode, I think we were all very clear that mask ain't going nowhere. I think that's what we said.
Yeah, shit's
Listen, Michael
Shit's
Jackson
done.
was wearing a mask 25 years ago.
I seen a video, a movie that came out in like 91, and the nigga had a mask on.
Mike was wearing a mask.
And I was like,
on
oh
a
shit, he
regular.
wearing a mask. He went outside, he put his mask on. That was 91.
They gonna catch Dr. Fauci on the street. They gonna say, "Hey, Dr. Fauci, what the fuck going on with this shit?" He's like, "Hey, I don't know, dog. We gonna die." That's how that motherfucker gonna be. They don't know.
May the
son.
odds forever be in your favor.
Yeah, and so for us, I mean, we DC born and raised, and the mayor just in DC just implemented a mask for indoor,
She
right?
announced
Indoor.
it Thursday that it would go in effect on
Today.
Saturday.
Bro, but this is still
Not mandatory
Not
right now.
right now.
announcing
Yeah,
it.
not right now.
Put your mask on.
I'm gonna give you a few days.
You got
Niggas
2
probably-
days to think about it.
Niggas probably really threw their mask away, thinking this shit was over.
But what's really going to
Especially if
happen
you were
is
vaccinated.
if you unvaccinated,
Especially if you was
Yeah,
vaccinated.
if you were vaccinated for
young,
sure.
that it's going to become unvaccinated people are public enemy number one. That's what they're going to turn it to as far as.
But that was always the goal.
I was going to be
Yes,
like,
sir.
some civil rights
Yes, indeed,
type
P.
shit.
Because that's the only way. That's the only way to get you to comply.
Come on.
It's to make you feel
a
as
civil
though.
war between people, the
No, it's going to be
vaccines.
like civil rights.
See, tell my laser
It's gonna be
ass on,
like
goddamn.
Here we go.
Vaxxed only water fountain.
Because you see,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, vaccinated only restaurants and shit like that. Yeah.
because ain't no proof of
They already, it's a
vaccination.
bar in
bar in
Adams Morgan called the
Adams
Pitcher.
Morgan.
They do not allow you to come unless you're vaccinated. You got to show proof
And
of
it
vaccination.
was another cat in New York who he was on CNN
CNN.
because
He
he
said,
did
"Do
the
not."
opposite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he did
said.
the opposite and was like, no, you can't come in here if you've been vaccinated.
See, how am I going to prove if I have it? 'Cause I could just lie and say, "Nah, I wasn't even vaccinated,
That's
dog."
dumb, though. I think
You're saying it's dumb
I think that's stupid.
I know, dog. They say,
to
"Nigga,
have
hold on."
unvaccinated people in there?
Nah, that nigga Tom.
At the end of the day,
how
the
you gonna
fuck-
filter
It's
that
a
out?
promotional.
That's what I said.
How you gonna filter that out? It's like,
That's
all
the
right,
thing.
you say you want to
There are
vaccinate. Hold on, let me go
kids
call the
that grew
doctor.
up in our
real
era
quick.
that did
dumb.
not get vaccinated.
Tori-
Very
you know
true.
Tori
Kids.
said?
Very true.
So there are plenty of people running around here that ain't vaccinated of nothing. Not the actual vaccination
Yeah.
what we took for. I'm talking
Tetanus
back
and
when
all
we
that,
was
yeah.
kids. There's kids running
Tetanus
around
and
that
all
ain't
that
doing none
kind
of
of
that
shit,
shit.
yeah.
So
Man, the whole time, yeah, I guess the way people speak about it, we got vaccinated as children. Why does it matter about it now?
That's
Is
what I was saying in the first episode.
Is it really
Right,
because
right.
That's exactly what I was saying in the first episode.
so
yeah.
is it really because as an adult you just have that choice?
Man.
And it's like, yeah, no, now I know a little bit better. I just don't want to do
Nah,
it.
because
It's
motherfuckers
not-
is
it's not
dying.
because
They
my
say,
parents-
oh,
yeah,
there's been millions of deaths. And that motherfucker's like, oh, let me get vaccinated. Make it happen.
So
Oh, he's saying why people.
They like us.
That's what you were saying.
yeah, more or
Saying
less.
what?
No, why would you? Well, I guess why are you hesitant about it? Similar to what Bird was just saying.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Why
yeah, I
are
see
you
what you're
hesitant
saying.
about it? But
Because a lot of people like, oh, I don't want to be fucked up 5, 10, 15 years from now and
Yeah,
then look
you-
back
you-
But
like,
yeah, the
oh,
FDA
because of
still
the
hasn't
vaccine.
approved it.
You know what I'm saying?
Check the Vegas report.
That's why they hesitant.
and Pfizer just announced that they strongly suggest a third
Come
boost
on,
they about to
you
put
just
out.
gonna be taking them
You
motherfuckers.
gonna keep getting it every
Like
year.
I said, you're gonna get a
Getting a jab every year. And you
Every
called
year.
that too
I
in
said
episode
that
1.
shit.
Episode
Episode
one,
one, I
dog.
said you're gonna get a shot every year.
It's
It's
gonna be just like
guaranteed.
the vaccine.
And
It's like
then
the flu shot.
And,
It's like
and
the flu
Pfizer
shot.
and Moderna and J&J getting richer and richer every day.
And then they saying, states, take some of that money we gave you all funds, COVID funds,
To pay people to take the jab.
to pay people to take
Oh,
the
yeah,
jab. Get $100.
$100,
Get
yeah.
$100. In DC saying you can get $51 for your kids You get a gift card, $51.
But
Verizon talking about you get the AirPods.
And they also
enter
enter into a $20K scholarship for once they graduate high school.
More incentives.
If they get the vaccination.
Incentive jabs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the other issue is that are we? Because to me it comes off like, okay, well I'm trying to get people to get vaccinated because that somehow is the answer. But we know for a fact that it is not the answer because people who were vaccinated were still catching it.
What about this? What about alternatives to that shit?
What do you mean?
They're not telling us about any alternatives to Pfizer, Johnson Johnson, or AstraZeneca.
Put your lazy eyes on.
Turn them on, dog. They're not going to tell you. They are not going to tell you any incentives. Not incentives, but any alternatives to the shit. Like,
so you want to see something natural. You want to hear them say,
it don't got to be natural, but you know what I'm saying? It doesn't even have to be that, but it's other schools of thought that, you know what I'm saying, you might want your medicine
Video
from.
games ain't tell you the cheat code to get to the ending board, and
man, we had to figure that shit out.
Had to figure that shit out.
That shit was stressful.
Yeah. They got it.
Or you had to go buy the magazine. They had the cheat codes in them.
They just giving that shit away.
Yeah. He's always mad as shit when a nigga had the combo in Mortal Kombat that you ain't have.
Yeah,
He
the automatic mode. What was that?
How you just do
the
that?
automatic finish him. Yeah, you be like, what the fuck? I ain't even see you hit nothing.
Yeah.
And we come from the days where you had to memorize that shit too. It wasn't no stopping going to no books. Like, you had to know that shit.
I remember the days when you played a football game and nigga, the best play you had was the fake punt return.
Kill.
Like shit.
That was the best play.
I'll be mad as shit.
Niggas used to be mad.
And doing it on first down.
They're doing it on first down. They scored every time.
Couldn't stop that.
Couldn't stop that shit.
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
Yeah. So Atlanta also went to the mask policy indoors. So you're
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, but but Atlanta was never really following the rules.
I think we're gonna go back to another shutdown. To be honest with you, bro.
You do?
It's coming.
I do, because think
Are
about
you
it like
prepared this time?
Think about it like this: they telling you to put a mask on, right?
If you're not, you better get to it.
Because of the rise. Mm-hmm. But then you going inside to take your mask off to do exactly what you just did.
To eat. It's weird. It's weird, man.
What difference does it make?
Like,
so you telling me in that hour and a half you in there eating, drinking, doing everything,
bro? It's a
you ain't caught a bit of COVID, a Delta variant,
come on,
a Donda variant.
Come on,
a Donda variant.
You ain't caught nothing.
Not the Donda variant.
They said it was a third one. They ain't named it yet, so I just
why
gave it that.
Donda though?
Because there was a lot of
people
on the way.
Yeah, because I was on a plane when I went to LA, and you could take your mask off to eat on the plane. And I was like,
dog,
I was like, that's
you
silly.
still next to somebody.
I was like, that's silly. But the thing is, we're not eating at intervals. We all eating at the same time.
Those motherfuckers be at the table like this.
No, it was packed. It was a full flight.
Now, when I went to Cancun, we had
another was like seats was over.
Nah, my flight to Phoenix was full, and then from Phoenix to LA it was full, going and returning.
But it's 3 seats though.
Huh?
So is you the only one on the 3 seats?
No, they were full.
That's what I'm saying.
I had somebody sitting, and I sat in the middle seat all the way there, and then I sat on the end on the way back, and so there were people next to me.
Either way,
but they say, you can feel free to remove your mask while you eating. I'm like, nigga, we all eating at the same time.
Yeah, it ain't like only A's eat and
right.
only D's eat.
Right.
So were you on a Delta flight? That's why it's called the Delta variant.
Nah, I flew Southwest, and I'll never do that shit again.
Southwest?
No, I do not fuck with Southwest. And it has nothing to do with the plane. It has nothing to do with the plane. It has nothing to do with the service.
Shout out to Bob Johnson.
Yeah, I don't like the free for all getting your seat. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Get your ass down.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Get your ass. You know me. I'm an early ass nigga. I'm mad.
Nigga, I can have 2 50-pound bags and they gotta pay for neither one of them.
I'm at the front seat of that motherfucker. I'm first one on, first one on.
I didn't know that. I had to hit the homie up, and she was like, "Yeah, you flying Southwest?" She's like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to fight for a seat." I'm like, "Fight?" I was like, "Nah, it's on my ticket." She's like, "Oh, you ain't never flown Southwest before." I'm like, "Nah." I go look at the ticket. I'm like, "Oh, ain't no fucking seats on this thing."
You got a general admission, nigga.
Pretty much. That's
I'm
just
like,
what it is.
So then I'm like, all right, well, how much does it cost to get the fucking, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm like, nah, the priority seat.
Hey, Trey.
And they like, oh, we're sorry, we're full. There's no open priority seats. And I'm like, motherfucker. So then it go by whatever
Trey.
number you got.
Yep. So
you in like a section. Ain't right. Like you
I'm
playing
top
bingo
five
off
up
this
there on the line.
Hey, Trey.
Bro, my shit was like
I'm the motherfucker president of SIG Capital.
my shit be a top 5 dead or alive, yo.
Nigga, I was
Swear
like,
to
what
God.
the bro, I was so mad. I was like, I'm never flying
You
Southwest.
sitting next to that crippled old motherfucker.
Man. And the funny part is, niggas is so hip to the game, they either in the window or they in the aisle. So the later you go, it ain't nothing but middle seats.
Nothing but middle.
Nothing but middle
All in
seats.
the back, you got 6 rows of old middle.
Next to them niggas.
And you got that weird awkward. I don't know you, but let me.
Nigga, you rubbing elbows with a nigga you never met before.
For 4 hours.
For 4 hours.
They're gonna let it be super comfortable behind her and just fall asleep right on.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying.
On your neck pillows. Nigga resting on your neck pillows.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm just saying, there's obvious confusion about masks, how to implement them, how to wear them, when you should, when you shouldn't. And I think that their idea of getting to, herd immunity got interrupted with the Delta variant, right? And so now they're trying, to me, it comes off like they're trying to hurry up and kind of double back.
They backpedaling.
They backpedaling because they know that the colder weather is coming. And that the cases went through the roof through the cold summer. They're trying to get this shit figured out, but they realizing the more every 5 steps they take forward, they taking 10 back.
Backpedaling like Dion
right
in
to the
95.
No, they're not even that smooth because Dion was smooth in the back pedal.
Oh, yeah.
They're not as smooth as Prime.
They real sloppy with it, dog.
Yeah.
But
So, and for me, as far as wearing a mask, and we were talking about that earlier, I wore masks inside of businesses. But then when I started going to the gym, I did take it off while I was working out. But yesterday when I went, I put it back on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I put it back on. And
You gotta think it's fucking body. You got all type of perspiration and all that kind of shit. Niggas touching all type of shit. You about to be on the next nigga machine.
But you know what's
And they
funny though?
half ass spray that little ass spray.
But the gym that I go to,
Is that really disinfectant that you spray on? They just put some water in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
no, they actually have, and I only know this because I've seen it and I asked a few questions.
Sure.
In this gym that I went to, they actually have a room, like a sanitized room. That's got like
Sanitization,
Yes,
annexation.
yeah.
Sanitation room.
But look, the shit look like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen like the backside. Nah.
I ain't never seen your backside, dude. Ain't never.
If you guys ever like filled your cup up with, whoa, come on,
Go ahead.
no, like you know, like the soda dispenser.
Yeah.
But on the other side of the soda dispenser, you guys don't get to see that, but this is like
The tubes and
there's
shit?
tubes and shit.
Yeah.
So at the gym, they have one of those with different types of infectants, and that's
Okay.
supposed to go, and it
okay.
filters into it. That's what I was trying to get to.
Okay.
It filters, and that's what they spray. And there's
it's like
two
a soda
people-
bar machine.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
And then they have 2 people that are dedicated to just cleaning the entire. Like that's all the fuck they do. They
yeah.
brought the youngest like motherfuckers that work there. They got the least seniority, and all they do is just wipe down machines the entire day.
Motherfuckers walking around just spraying shit
Just
down.
spraying shit down,
Yeah.
wiping shit. They vacuuming. They got some like little mist shit they fucking be spraying. So I think I would argue that maybe some gyms might be cleaner than some of these businesses you go
Absolutely.
into.
Yeah. Now, I ain't gonna lie, because I don't work in the
certainly.
Because I
restaurant.
ain't seen Target do shit. And I love Target, but I ain't seen them niggas wipe shit down.
Nah, I don't work in restaurant industry, and when they clean tables down, they be the same ass rag.
Same rag, every table. They just transfer.
They just transferring. It be the same ass rag that they on fucking hit.
You think that they've gotten better with CDC? You would hope. We hope
No.
they
I
get better.
hope they do.
I think
No.
You think so?
Cause you want to know what?
They say hope is.
FDA be coming in that motherfucker. They'll shut your shit down though.
But see, it might be
FDA shut your shit down.
It might be you as the one busting the tables that will want to say, I don't want to continue to spray these germs.
Right, personally, you
know
get
what
an
I'm saying?
individual like that.
Man, fuck this
One
job.
out of 76
Right.
motherfuckers.
Niggas be like, man, fuck this job. I don't want this job. I'm just do anything.
All right,
Bare minimum.
They gonna pay me regardless.
Right, exactly.
Do you think that in an effort to get the economy back stimulated as fast as they possibly could, do you think that they were a little early in the
little
mask?
pre-pre?
A little pre? Yeah. You think
Yeah.
with the mask? You think they were early? You think that they should have kept the same mandates a little bit
I do.
longer?
Yep.
Because they're looking real foolish right now.
Yep.
It's all because of the economy.
I think it might be more along the lines of the people who went and got vaccinated wanted
Was
to
pushing to not be able to wear it down.
to not have to wear it. And I think that was
But
a
they
lot
was
of the reason
still a
why
heavy
people went
group
and
of
got 'em.
anti-maskers the entire time, though,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
It was a heavy group of them that the
A
entire
lot of them
time.
from the South, though. A lot of them from the South.
And they traveled the entire
Mm-hmm.
time.
They're like, fuck that shit.
So,
Yeah, can't
But either way,
can't
man,
do the mask deal.
should have just been wearing this shit. Like,
listen, protect your motherfucking self and others at all
right, man,
times.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and if you're not feeling well, just go get tested. I mean, that's the easiest thing to do. I mean,
It's
it's free.
Yeah.
Just go get tested. I mean, the honest truth was, like I told y'all, like, Wednesday morning I woke up, I wasn't feeling well. And no, I'm sorry, Tuesday morning I woke up, I wasn't feeling well.
But
And
also-
I went and got a rapid test that day. I went and got it done that day just to make sure, because I knew I was going to be around my boys. Right? He's got twins, young twins. I can't put him in jeopardy. He can put his own kids in jeopardy. So I wanted to make sure that I ain't had shit. You know what I mean? And we talking about rapid test. We talking about 2 hours later. That's nothing.
Yeah.
But we also got to
Hell, take a day off from work. Shit, tell them.
You ain't gotta do that.
We
You
got to
ain't
also
shit
be,
to do.
you got to
Right.
wear like
Right.
false positives and negatives and shit that they got out there too.
And you
know,
But a negative times a negative give you a positive, though.
So if you got two negatives, it's a positive.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I got it because I had two negatives.
Positively don't got
I
it.
positively
You got
don't
it.
got
You
it.
got it. funny when you do it.
But no system is gonna be perfect though. You
can't tell Dre that.
No, but also my mother
You
got.
can't tell Dre that there's an anomaly in every system.
No, it's not no anomaly. I'm just saying my mother. It's
called monopoly, not anomaly.
And, I did not say anomaly.
A monopoly.
I did not say that.
On top of me.
Don't pass go.
Yeah, but no, I was about to say like.
Don't collect $200.
Like I just talked to my mother. She got both of the shots and she had that shit.
She caught it after she had the
Afterwards?
shot.
Yes.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying,
we're not arguing that. That's
Yeah,
already been
yeah.
proven
I mean-
that people that are vaccinated have still been catching it.
Right.
We're just talking about whether or not the mask rules were premature.
Keep them mad. They should have kept them Jones. But like I said, they just want to get back to normal so bad.
You know, my problem with the vaccinated people is that somehow you feel as though you're healthier than the person who's not vaccinated.
Hey,
This is silly as
so
shit.
you still
Goddamn cheeseburger.
Right.
You be right next to me.
Just because you got
Fuck outta here.
vaccinated don't mean you're I'm
That
healthy.
shit
I'm
ain't give
healthier
you no
than you are.
goddamn
No, motherfucker.
Superman
eating
shit.
Big Mac sandwiches and shit.
Right.
Fuck.
But a lot of them, especially in social media, have been acting that way.
Yeah.
It's almost like you
that's-
unvaccinated.
Nah,
ass
man,
niggas,
them- all them-
Frowned
It's
upon
like,
that shit.
frowned upon.
That's
It's
a
like,
different
nigga,
culture, Trey.
You
That's-
can still catch the shit.
It's the shame culture that we got in our
So we
culture.
got cancel
vaccination.
culture,
And we got shame.
and we got a shame culture.
It's like, oh, you
Vac
not on
shaming.
what I'm on. You some shit then if you ain't doing
Oh yeah,
this.
they get on Twitter, start talking real big. So you know
Niggas
what I'm
be getting
saying.
greasy on that motherfucker, throwing all type of smut on your name. Oh, you not
That's why I'm
vaccinated.
not even on Twitter, dog.
See, but you know,
I Twitter's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
But you know what's wild?
It's a lot
though?
that happens on there.
It's okay if you decided that you didn't want to be around people who aren't vaccinated. That's fine.
Yeah.
But the fact that I guess you speak on it, you elaborate, and you're like, yeah, no, you're not vaccinated. You and it's like, all right, well, man, no shit. Man must know the repercussions of being vaccinated
And not
at
being
this point.
vaccinated are.
Yeah.
So come to
it's
find
kinda
out,
like,
it don't
all right,
fucking
yeah.
matter because them same
even
niggas
fucking
is
matter.
still catching shit.
So that means all them
And,
people.
and the news
that's
is not
fucked up,
being
man.
fair because they're not reporting the actual vaccinated
No,
deaths
they're not.
correctly.
No, they're
So
not.
niggas are still dying with the vaccination.
It's fucked up, man.
So you already know the corporations got it
I
lined
just
up.
think, just take care of yourself, man. If you decide you want to wear a mask, you decide that you want to be around a certain set of people, that's on you.
Hey, like a boxing referee tell you,
Protect
protect yourself
at all
at
times.
all times.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm back on quarantine, man. Fuck it. Straight up. I ain't
We
never
going
been
to
on.
another shutdown. I
Yeah,
believe
sure.
it.
They
I
call
believe
it prison.
Like a 6x8. Fuck you.
23-1.
23-1. Shoot program, nigga.
Y'all stay with us, right? We got our next segment.
Bad boy.
We got our favorite segment
Bad
coming up
boy
next.
Fuck your wife.
Come out and play.
We got
Who
lunch.
shot you?
We got lunch and ask
West
questions
side.
with Suge. Lunch and ask questions with Suge coming up next. Y'all stay with us.
Bitch.
Like 1, 2, 3. Damn. Y'all feel it?
All right, y'all. We back 4100 Grant Podcast. We just got talking about the remask. Hope you didn't throw your mask away because you're gonna be needing them, especially throughout the winter and the fall and the winter.
West side.
Don't matter. Yeah, West Side.
We're back 4100 Grant, brought to you by
Sponsored by the Tipsy T.
The Tipsy T.
We ain't get no act. We ain't get no impersonation on this one.
He was straight up.
Yeah, he was just straightforward.
He gotta get himself together for these lunch and ass questions.
All right, all right, y'all. So we got lunch and ass questions with Suge this week.
Shit.
Bottle check before the lunch and ass questions.
I'm on E.
Same place I was.
I'm
on E.
I gotta re-up.
I'm in trouble, man.
I don't think he took a sip from when I poured it.
He did. He took half that motherfucker.
Get bigger pillow.
Yeah, I've been sipping on that junk. Yeah, y'all niggas.
Light.
Yeah, y'all gotta understand that before we actually start, there's already some sessions that have happened. Before we start. So,
It's lit.
All right, Bird, it's on you, brother.
Ready? All right, first question. Would you rather have hands as your feet or feet as your hands?
Hands as your feet or feet as your
Straight up, what you going with Trey? Trey and D spelled.
I'm gonna answer now, so you don't gotta come around to me.
Yeah.
Hands as my feet.
So you want feet as your hands?
So that means you would have 4.
No. You didn't say that right. You
Yeah. That's on you, Bird. That's on Bird. Because
so you want hands as you, so you gonna have 4 hands.
That's right. That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
This nigga try to flip flop.
Yeah, he did. I saw that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hands as my feet. Too.
Right, I don't need no foot.
Yeah, I don't need no feet. I don't like feet anyway, so.
You monkey feet.
I like Beast from the X-Men and shit.
To the
Vic
versatility.
Bird.
Big bird like.
He was like,
Sure, you don't
I like the versatility.
Yeah. And to be able to have hands on my feet and be able to do shit with those two, hell yeah.
I'm gonna go with that too, because it's like monkeys and shit. You can do a lot of shit with your feet as hands.
It was also
you ever try to grab a remote control with your feet? You know what I'm saying?
I caught a cramp.
That's what I'm saying.
I caught a cramp.
Just grab that motherfucker with your hand feet. It'll be good.
Hand feet.
Get your hand feet.
The Eon Flux movie, and the chick
That's what I'm
had
saying.
hands as her feet.
Yeah.
It was pretty dope.
Where you at, Dre?
Where you at, Dre?
Same thing, dog. Beast from the X-Men.
Yeah, there you go.
Hank McCoy. Hank McCoy.
Yes,
Yeah.
hands. His feet was hands.
His feet was hands, and Beast was a beast.
Yes, and that's
All right,
it.
Suge, what's next?
All right, I got one. Would you rather wake up with no eyelids or your nostrils sewn shut?
How the fuck do I wake up with no eyelids? How the fuck do you wake up with no eyelids?
So you saying I don't have this right here? I'm just out here like this all the
all
time.
day.
Can't do it. You know, I would have to have you.
So you sew your nose together, nigga?
Fuck
it.
You have to have eyelids.
No eyelids? Shit just flying in your eye all the time.
Nigga, shit gonna be flying in your mouth because if you close your mouth, you gonna die.
Nigga. Hey, bro, you really
But see, nah, that was the
like
fucked up part.
all
He
the
took
nights
some
and
shit
shit.
that you had to have. You have to have eyelids, dog.
Hey,
I mean, there's people without them, but I'm just saying you have to
I
have
need
them.
my
Who
eyelids,
ain't got no
dog.
eyelids? You see niggas with no eyelids?
Nigga, you ain't never seen nobody. Blow the whistle, nigga.
I'm pretty sure that there's people out there with no eyelids, dog, and they have that.
No eyelids.
Look it up on your phone and come back to us. We got time. You ain't never seen a nigga with an eyelid? Who ain't born with eyelids?
All right, so where you at, Dre?
Dog, I need my eyelids, bro.
So you gonna nose sewn shut?
Yeah,
So
go ahead.
that
You gonna walk around with your mouth open all day.
Unsew that motherfucker.
Nigga ain't never closing his mouth.
What's wrong with this phone, that nigga Drake? What you doing? God breathing, dog.
Think about when you eating though. How you gonna breathe and eat at the same time?
Oh,
Get a straw.
Same way you do. You
Get
got
a
a stuffy
straw.
nose.
Get a
Nigga,
straw
fuck
in the
you, man.
blender.
How you breathe when you got a stuffy nose?
You can
in
still
you?
sniffle in one nostril
You eating glizzy or burgers?
with a sewn nostril.
He can't eat no burgers with his nostrils sewn
Yeah, that's
together.
what I'm saying. You ain't eat no.
Fuck around.
You ain't eating no glizzy.
You suffocate on the diet.
You gonna inhale the whole glizzy with your
How
nose.
do you eat if you breathing out your mouth?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So y'all niggas, y'all niggas.
Same way you doing that shit hot, you be fuck out of here. You niggas is talking dumb shit right now. Sew your nose shut. You gotta walk around with no damn eyelids missing. Kiss my ass. Ain't nobody walk around with no fucking eyelids in his shirt.
Hey, Malcolm, hit the trigger button.
I'm triggered. Hit the trigger. I'm triggered.
He triggered.
Trigger warning. Cause y'all bullshit. Ain't nobody. Next question. question.
Hit the trigger button. Hit the trigger button for Ace. Ace got triggered as fuck. None of y'all niggas walk around with no eyelids. Stupid. I didn't answer either. He looking for somebody with no eyelids. He ain't never found nobody.
Once Vic said I ain't walk around with no eyelids, I knew what the answer was.
What the fuck?
Oh shit!
What happened to a person if he doesn't have eyelids?
Nigga, you can't blink.
Vic Google that shit. Vic on WebMD. He said what happened to a nigga?
He on Google right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at images.
And guess what? Guess what he found?
And they all look like they got eyelids.
Every nigga got eyelids. It's impossible, nigga.
They all look like they got them to me. They all look weird though.
Hey, Trey, look, that's the one thing God didn't was like, nah, everybody get eyelids. Everybody get.
How you gonna sleep, Mo?
Niggas ain't got no.
That's what I'm saying. So you wake up with no eyelids. How the fuck do you wake up?
That's why this shit lunch.
Right.
So I'm about to go get some shout out.
The whole time.
Nigga like, what's going on?
I'm about to get some shout out real quick, dog.
Hey,
niggas later.
Major Pain.
Oh,
He did sleep with his eyes open.
Is that nigga dead or asleep?
Hey, but guess what I'm taking though?
What you taking?
No eyelids.
No eyelids?
He just want to be different.
I'm not. Nigga,
Yeah,
why would I ever want to live my life without being able to close my eyes?
Mo, your eyes won't dry.
No. Yeah, I mean, I got to work through that. But nigga,
I gotta work through that.
Ain't no working through that.
I gotta see it through.
You can't even blink to make sure the shit get everywhere. That shit is gonna run right to the corner
on my hat to protect my eyes. You know what I mean?
Nah, they ain't talking about building shit. That's you involved in building.
How can you sleep with your eyes
Through my mouth.
Okay, all right,
I'm alive.
No.
Now you out here like this. A bitch never spending the night at your house. Niggas drinking, stirring bitches all night.
Nah, we just can't do mission. I'm looking at it.
And her soul.
We just can't do mission.
I done cut out snoring. My nose shut, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Mouth be dry as fuck.
Keep a Debo cup next to the bed, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Do you know that this nigga, every time he eat a meal, he could possibly die?
He can't breathe.
Every single time he eats something. The nigga want to get up and snack, that's death time for him.
How do you drink from a straw?
How do you drink from a straw?
You gotta hold your breath.
You gotta hold your breath.
Every time.
You're technically not breathing.
How you eat your wife? How you eat your girl out?
Oh, did y'all hear what he just said?
When
Did y'all hear what he just said?
no homo, when you're swallowing, breathing at the same time.
Did you hear what he just said?
When you're eating, you are not breathing. You aren't breathing and ingesting food at the same time.
So you telling me I'm holding my breath when I eat?
Yes. Look it up. You look it up.
I have never held my breath while I ate.
Because you was like,
No.
so you breathing through your fucking mouth while you eating.
You can't.
Next question. I'm still tripping. You about to put the laser eyes on.
Next question for
No, that was I ain't gonna lie, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life.
Who the fuck is going around no eyelids and
I see
nose
what he's saying, because you can't breathe through your nose and your mouth at the same
because
time.
Because he's thinking, you're going to take a deep breath and then you're going to take fucking 4 bites and then you're going to come back
You
to it.
take a deep breath. I'm just saying.
I done got him. I fuck niggas up with that one.
Oh, yeah, man. You started this shit.
Bird, that was easy.
Ace wanted the next question fucking 10 comments ago.
Y'all ready to
So
next one.
Fuck out of here.
That's the last one. We got.
Would you rather
Niggas
one
get on
get
my
out of jail free card or one key that can open any door?
Key.
Yeah,
I ain't got no plans of ever going to jail. Fuck out of here.
So can I only open one door?
Give me the key.
Any door I
The
want.
one key can open any door.
Any door.
Or you could just get one to get out of jail free card. You can commit any crime.
The vaults ain't open by key though.
Is it only one
The
shot?
vaults are open by key.
Some safes do.
Is it only one shot? And so one
It's
time
only, no, he
use?
didn't. He don't know no stipulations.
One key that can open any door.
Okay.
So you can open as
One
many doors
get out
as
of
you
jail
want.
free card.
It's
So you
multi-
can rob motherfucking
So Vic,
whatever the fuck
it's a
to get out of jail
universal
free.
key.
I want the key.
I can open up anything with that motherfucker.
It's a universal
Any
key.
door.
And he ain't saying what kind of doors. That's
How
car
many times
doors,
can
truck
you use
doors.
the key?
Doors.
That's what I was trying to
I
ask.
started asking that.
And
How many times
now
can you
him
use the
not
key?
saying that, I can naturally assume I can
none
open
of that
up. I got
stuff.
places
For the rest of my
That ain't
life.
forever.
Yeah, if I got it for the rest of my life, it's a
Right,
key.
you only got
motherfucker.
one get out of jail free card.
Yeah, you
Man,
got the
see,
key
and
forever.
whole
Give me the
time-
fucking key.
Bernice, I'm coming for you with the key.
Shit.
She's showing up with the
What door
rape
she
whistle.
got?
Blow it. Rape whistle.
Bernice, I got the key. I'm coming. She can't stop me. Now I got the keys.
Oh, shit. Even if I whip it, jail, that sound mad rapey. She can't even stop.
She's drinking that rape yellow.
Oh, yeah, my God. Rape yellow. Can't have both.
Vic thinking commit the crime, get the key, open the jail cell door.
I mean, that's what he thinking. No, you got the key, you can open the cell door.
You still want it, nigga.
But it's not a door, that's a gate.
It's a door, it's a key.
No, it's a key.
Some of them do have a door.
Some of them a key. I can stamp that.
Some do got a door.
It's a door.
We use the key.
Some do got a door.
You use the key, commit the crime, and then get out of jail with said key.
Nigga, you using both of the motherfucking power-ups.
Actually, I got an issue with that. Because you skipping a step. I tell you never been locked up. They taking all your shit off of you.
I mean, yeah.
He's saying you don't have the key.
You know we putting it there.
Yeah.
They checking there too. They checking there too.
Vic goes
fucking whistle, bro.
They gonna tell you bend over
And
the
it's
code.
Just to be clear,
they put it in his keister.
Vic doesn't know about any of
in
that
his
shit.
round hole.
This is Ace and Trey over here giving explicit instructions. These guys is breaking that shit down.
Yeah. Vic look like a real good mule. Stuff his ass real. Pause.
Y'all gotta cut that shit out, man.
Y'all gotta cut that shit out. Stuff his ass real good.
Come on, dog.
They gonna target you off the break, man. They gonna target you off the break, man.
Pablo would have made billions off that nigga.
The fuck is we gonna do with these mammals, dog?
This nigga ain't say, my man ain't say Escobar was gonna be still be in power, though.
Escobar would have seen a trillion.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, first trillion off track.
Oh, shit.
Fucking criminals, yeah. You hear these mammals, dog?
Shit.
What we going to? We going to open run?
Yeah. We got open run. We got like 8 minutes left, so that's plenty of time for open run. What's on your mind, fellas? What's on your mind?
Hey, dog, let me ask y'all this. If you just so happen to be at a concert and Lizzo was performing.
Here we go. Let's go. And she
jumped off her stage.
I'm getting the fuck out of the way because I ain't strong enough.
First of all, Lizzo ain't jumped. Never mind. Let me stop. Yeah. I just don't think she gonna jump on the stage.
No, so she Yoko bombed the motherfucker.
Yoko Zuna.
Vader time.
It's time. It's time. It's Vader time.
Lizzo lost weight though.
Not enough.
She didn't.
Dog, I wasn't expecting her to say that shit, y'all.
Nah,
I wasn't, dog. That was
She's still on
to the heart, man.
She on Shawagi
What
status.
you talking about, yeah? Nah, dog.
Hey.
It wasn't enough, bro.
Hey, Malcolm, tell my laser eyes on. Do not get tricked by any pictures that say that Gabby Sidibe lost weight.
Oh, don't do Precious like that.
Wow.
Dog, they keep on putting
You
little.
talking about Precious? Yeah, I know who y'all talking about. I'm just
saying.
Why you doing Precious like that, bro?
Yeah, y'all niggas.
Cause they gonna,
That's a nice lady. She's a nice lady.
Cause they gonna hit you with the Lizzo lost weight. Niggas like, let me see. Oh, and she's still gonna be looking. That's what fuck's gonna happen.
Now all the hefty jumps about to catch.
So you're not catching Lizzo? Nah, she'll crush your ass.
Nigga, I'm dead.
I definitely.
How much you weigh?
I'm 162.
Yeah, you
God
done.
damn, nigga, you done. He's
He lighting the ass.
I don't like ass.
Stop that.
He getting no rebounds. He ain't boxing out nothing.
We need to get you on a protein diet immediately.
Brittany Renner dunk on your ass.
Straight up. Hey, y'all see the 15-year-old? She's 15, she's 5'8", and she was dunking. I meant to put that. I meant to put that in the group. Yeah.
Did y'all see
it was dope, man.
Y'all seen a nigga with one arm through the oop to himself?
He like that. He be frying niggas though.
He like that.
Yeah.
Nigga through the oop to
He'll
himself.
cook
with
your
one
ass.
arm,
He
son.
will. He absolutely
one arm.
will.
Clip his ass up. That's what I'm talking about.
Always hacking.
Hacking
Nigga
nigga
always
like shit.
hacking shack like a
No,
motherfucker.
you're not about to dunk on me with one arm. Fuck out of here. Nah, I don't give a
So you're
fuck.
not
You ain't
putting
gonna foul a nigga like that.
You gonna foul a nigga with one arm, nigga.
Nah. So you gonna let a nigga dunk me
came
put
out
nuts in
there.
your
He
face?
not dunking on
Then he
you.
gonna steal on your ass with one arm.
You
What
got
you
me
gonna
fucked
do?
up. Nigga, I'm shook.
You
Fuck.
nigga
that's
gonna
real.
drop you with one arm. You gonna be fighting nigga with one arm.
You know what, Ace? Ace fucked up too. That's fucked up. Ace. He gonna swing on you with one
He just ain't gonna clip a nigga. He gonna get up mad as shit and swing a bird ass.
How you gonna get up? You got one eye, you gonna be later trying to get up. Trying to get up.
Nah, but that nigga can ball like shit.
Nah,
though.
he can hoop.
He
Yeah,
can
he
hoop like
definitely
shit.
vicious,
In
though.
good form,
He
man. I hope
definitely
we go
vicious.
somewhere with that. Just to
And that
show.
just lets you know, like, don't
Niggas
let
say
nothing
I-
hold you back.
When I hear niggas say I can't, I just be like,
Exactly.
you really, you can't?
If he make the league, that shit the greatest shit all time.
Nah, but that
What's-
remind me too, though.
was it Shaquem Griffin or which
Yeah,
one?
one
is it?
hand. Missing a
That
hand.
one missing a hand in the NFL.
For
So stop
Seahawks.
telling me what you can do.
For
Yeah.
Seahawks, yeah.
And that
But
nigga
no,
caught
that's
an
just like, I
interception.
seen, did y'all see the commercial with the Olympic swimmers ain't got no arms, but they was swimming?
The per limit. The per.
Yeah. I'm like, come
So
on, yeah.
I'm
That's the
just gonna say
main
that
body
they was
part.
doing the breaststroke. They was doing the breaststroke.
It don't matter. They
Hold on.
swimming though.
How much?
They swimming.
That
So
shit's
they
going
wasn't
from right
doggy
here, from right
paddling.
here.
Nah, it was like right
So
there.
them niggas just doing like
They was
this.
this motherfucker.
They was on the boat and shit.
It was nubby chicken winging it.
Not enough.
I was hoping nobody went the chicken wing
shit,
route.
this is
Oh,
offensive.
chicken winging
It's
it.
a chicken wing
We
shortage.
about to get
No, that's
canceled by
awesome
all
though.
this
That's
special
awesome. No,
Olympics.
that's
all
awesome.
nice,
That's
yeah.
awesome though.
They gonna get fined. They gonna take
Nah,
that shit
they
down.
man.
Nah,
First
the
of all,
shit
some of them Special Olympics can dog niggas without disability.
Exactly.
So
Especially
keep
the ones
it
in the
100.
wheelchairs. I'm saying
Yeah,
the
let's keep
wheelchairs
it
balling,
100.
Slim.
yeah.
Hey.
All right,
Cross
so
your ass up.
open run for me was Brittany Renner,
Hey.
Oh, the Predator.
the Predator, and Brittany Renner with the finesse of the fucking
PJ
the
Washington.
heist of the century.
Tell them what she did.
What he
She-
signed? How much he signed for?
14. I think 14 over 5 or 14 over 4, something like that. He getting about $2.5 million per year.
They not
Somewhere
married,
in there-
though.
Oh no, $4 million, something like that per year.
She getting $1 million.
No, they're not married. For those of y'all who don't know, Brittany Renner is a Instagram model.
Professional dirty butt slut is what we call
She
her
is
around
a
these
baba.
parts.
That's what she is, and
She has no qualm about it.
Damn,
she
dog.
has zero issues with it. So the video I wanted to play for y'all
Damn, so they- she
is because I
$10.99
found
the pussy,
something. Somebody did a
I don't know
video.
what business she got besides selling pussy.
Yeah, she
She used to do
$10.99
some
motherfucker.
fitness. She did some fitness stuff. You know, they all do some fitness.
cute.
They all into some fitness.
I only
cute.
be knowing what y'all be telling me. I don't
Here
be
we go.
following them.
She
His
cute.
mic-
I
hey,
know-
Dre
you know
Mike
what I'm
drunk.
saying?
He ain't trying to let y'all see that, but it's Mike drunk.
I felt.
Here,
That
here
motherfucker
we go, y'all.
rock,
Listen to this.
I come up off a check off of me anyway. You could just fucking athlete. They're really dumb. Use condoms really. So if y'all really want to try to come up off a check off of me anyway, you could just fucking athlete. They're really dumb.
So that's what she said. She said not to wear condoms, and if you want to come up on a check, fucking athlete because they're really dumb.
Wow.
So this was the plan.
That was premeditated. then,
That's
huh?
first degree, brother. And so for PJ Washington, who for those of y'all who don't know, he plays for the Charlotte Hornets. He's a decent basketball player, actually. He used to attend the University of Kentucky. And Brittany Renner was shown at the Kentucky game on several occasions. He was 18. I believe at the time she was 24, 25. So that's why we refer to her as a predator, because if that shoe was on the other foot,
Niggas, you predators too if you fucking these young girls or fucking with these young girls.
you're a predator too.
And you 25 and up and 35 and up and 40 and,
And
up
you grow-
fucking with
you grooming them.
17-year-olds, 18-year-olds. It's predatory. I don't care what you say.
And so they started dating after she dated some other niggas in between there. And she got pregnant by PJ Washington. And as far as we know,
They had a fucking baby.
They had a baby, and she broke up with him.
Damn, dog.
So taxes got to be paid.
Damn, what kind of contract that nigga got?
I believe I want to say it's 14 mil over 4 years, something along those lines.
But I'm saying,
No, he just signed an 18-year, $2.5 mil per year contract when he got her pregnant and and now she gone. He tweeted she was faking it all along or something like that. Yeah. So that's my open run. I don't never understand it with these ball players and these guys that got money.
it's over when you go to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't understand why you would ever put yourself in that situation, but
Why did he do that, dog?
finesse of the century.
He probably couldn't get nothing that cute when he wasn't.
He in the NBA. You get anything. You want?
I mean, you don't know
Slim.
what she could have been saying to that man, yeah.
Slim.
I also want to remind you that she's best friends with Tiana Trump.
Slim.
Oh my gracious,
Slim.
So if you guys don't know who Tiana Trump is, she is a Gawk 3000 porn star.
If you slacking in your macking, then these hoes be jacking.
If you don't think for 1 minute that Tiana Trump wasn't in the kitchen showing Brittany what to do and how to do it, you out of your goddamn mind.
They did it together.
And they wasn't that kind of
I wouldn't be
kitchen
surprised. It wouldn't shock me.
He was talking about the porn kitchen for the watchers.
At least she ain't ugly. Man, what was just ugly?
Nah, she not ugly. Ain't no doubt about that.
It ain't got nothing to do with ugly or not ugly, dog.
What it got to do with it?
It got a lot to do with niggas being dick dumb.
Yeah,
dick dumb, not dumb. Yeah, dick dumb.
Because he definitely proved her point. He proved her point.
He knew in his mind that this bitch ain't right mentally.
And nigga, everybody knew.
The whole world know that.
Told the pimp God that what?
Whatever she did to his piece fucked his mind up.
She linked up with Tiana Trump. She did.
She put some motherfucking voodoo on that nigga.
Telling you, some chicks be turning niggas out like niggas be thinking they be turning chicks out. Some joints be turning niggas out. Especially these athlete niggas that be fucking with these little white girls that they prep school, ain't never had none of this, none of that.
White girls giving you supreme confidence.
Man, shorty let you stick the whole thing anywhere, everywhere,
anywhere, anytime, anywhere.
And you don't know what to do after that because them next 15 minutes of truth, you stuck. Bitch hit you with the I love you. Nigga be like, oh yeah, I love you too, baby. Can I get a key? Yes, you can get a key. Oh, you want to come over tomorrow? Yeah, you can move your
stuff in. That nigga even score 1,000 points yet?
Nah, I don't think so.
I would think he probably is close.
He close, but I don't think he got 1,000.
Bros like that hang out in the All-Star game and shit.
But the fact that she willing to do that and just have a baby just for a check, though.
Her pussy is in business.
She ain't got no morals.
It's a
she proved that she just said it.
It's a 1099 pussy.
I really wish that was a flip thing, like something like that happened for us as men, like niggas getting chicks pregnant because they got the bag.
Well, I don't know about getting them pregnant, but Kelly Clarkson's ex-husband is. Well, we're gonna talk about that later. But I mean, that's the flip side of the money situation. We're gonna talk about that towards the end when we talk about spousal support. All right, so y'all, we out of time. That was Lunch and Ask Questions with Suge and Open Run. Quick question: would you pay $250,000 for somebody's love? We'll talk about it next.
Light pill, we should take one. She got drinks, I'ma take one. Say it's hard to catch a vibe, we can make one. I got no time for fake ones. Just gon' twist this good flower with my real ones. From the east to west coast, the best bud. I keep the best smoke, I spread love. Yeah.
All right, y'all, we back. 4100 Grand Podcast presented by...
And I'd like to talk to you about the tipsy tea.
I think Pill is a good old regular now.
He is. He on the show every
damn.
You get the tipsy tea, then you put it in the cup, and then you get the ingredients and all those.
I just don't know how I feel about Cosby because of his allegations and then the alcohol. Yeah, it's just weird. Almost offensive.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
are you worried about something offensive now?
Right.
I grew a heart, Vince. I grew a heart.
The fuck have y'all been?
30 minutes, motherfucker.
Didn't seem that bad.
Shit. It just seemed, maybe it's the edible. Maybe it's getting me to think a little bit.
Kicking in on you.
Yeah, it seems a little.
Loosening you up a
Loosen
little
me
bit.
up like, wait a minute.
Kicked in on another 2% of the brain.
Should we be doing the Pill Cosby with the alcohol and the girl? That's weird. Okay. All right, y'all. So,
hey, don't pose no pictures with them niggas. Okay? You on that side. He on that shit. Cloud chasing trying to get pictures with the real niggas. Hey, blood shit. He repped the Bloods. We blue tops over here.
Lord have mercy.
all right, y'all. So we're gonna talk about some wild. Well, we think it's wild.
Yeah,
Some
this shit's wild shit.
No, that is
nobody said this is wild.
It ain't we thought.
It's gone, ladies and gentlemen, because this been taken.
Polish influencer Marta Rentel, she's 26 years old. She claims that she sold her digital love in the form of a NFT or a non-fungible token.
Bitch look 36 in the face.
Bruh.
For the price of
Not 26.
$250,000.
Dog, you talking about all-time finesses, bruh.
Yeah. Top 10.
I'm sorry, that triggered me that last year. I say, hold on, dog. Cause
Who wants your love?
what's PJ bought that too, huh?
Yeah.
PJ bought it.
PJ probably did buy it.
It was PJ.
So this is what she said. She's on her website. She said, "My name is Marty Renty. It's not my real name though. It's a digital version of it. Coming from the parallel world."
And this bitch a liar.
Nigga, you gonna let me finish?
Go ahead, it's a lying ass bitch. Go ahead.
Coming from the parallel world where the internet is my stage. They called her a shrewd businesswoman.
Oh my God.
Now, does anybody want to take a crack at what the fuck an actual NFT is?
Non-fungible titties.
It's her.
That's what it is now.
That's a nice bra there because them titties was saggy as shit.
It's almost like your.
Oh, them motherfucking poop butt ass. Get that shit out of here, man.
It's not worth $250.
She ain't worth 200.
But he ain't touching or cracking.
He not getting nothing.
And he taking her to dinner too,
don't
man.
even matter.
You get a dinner with it.
Hey, this is what she say.
This is what she said. She said digital love is transactional, but so is marrying a man just because he is wealthy and stable, right?
I don't get the correlation.
I don't get it either.
She shot her shot, but I guess it's also weird that you find people that will be willing to pay additional money to be with a virgin, but that's also that other weird shit. That's a whole nother deal.
But she fucking, she ain't no virgin.
True. I mean, it
ain't no virginity love.
A little bit different.
I believe that this is actual like dinner date that comes along with this or something like that. Yeah,
taking square hoes out to dinner.
Yeah.
But I'm paying for it as the person that's going on a dinner date. She not paying for that shit. Fuck out of here.
So that's three. That's probably like 300 G's or some shit.
She pimping all the way around.
Wow.
You taking her on a date and paying it.
Who's
and
really
you still
the
got to pay for the fake love that you got jerkins to.
You ain't getting no twat. I ain't getting no twat.
But I got the digital shit though.
No.
You jerkins, that's it.
Somebody else want it.
Man, shout out to that.
You could beat off to anybody for free. You gonna beat off to a broad and give her $250?
I'm gonna sell that job for
$250,000 for her?
Hey, her pimp is a genius.
Look at that little poop for
her,
Mo. Come on,
I'm gonna sell it
If
for
I
$3.
spend $250,000
How you
to
gonna
jack
sell
off, nigga,
her?
it's not gonna be for her.
How you gonna sell her?
Yeah, pretty much Bernice probably would be.
Her pimp is a genius.
That's a good call.
Straight
That's a good
genius.
call. Yeah,
Right?
that's a good call.
So you paying for her to tell you she loves you?
I'm not doing it.
Whoever set this shit up is brilliant.
That's whoever's paying.
The thing that somebody would actually come out and actually purge the shit, it's the audacity of putting it up there and selling some invincible shit. But then the motherfucker really comes by the shit.
We grew up playing basketball. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Ain't it, man?
She might come across whoever this date is, and it's fucking magical. And it's like, you know what? I'm gonna give you the real thing.
She ain't giving nothing up.
That's not happening.
She getting pimped
That's
by
bad
somebody.
business.
She a customer service representative at this point, dog.
She got paid $250K. Found her Prince Charming.
She got to break it down.
And
She
she had a
breaking
good
it
meal.
down. She only getting like 25 of that.
All that shit made me do is think
Getting
about
the
what the fuck
Cadillac.
I can sell without ever meeting them all.
Man, it's whatever somebody's
Don't
willing
be
to
selling
pay
those
for.
dick pics.
So let me tell y'all where she got the inspiration
They
from.
don't like
'Cause this is
them.
where I thought it was crazy. She got the inspiration because an Italian artist, I'm gonna jack his name up, but Salvatore Garro is what I'm gonna go with.
Go ahead.
He sold an invisible sculpture.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
As an NFT for
See what the fuck I'm saying?
$18,000, and that's where she got the idea from.
But how much of the
An
money in
invisible
their
sculpture.
country was it? It was like $1 million or something of their
Yeah,
money.
and their money it was it was $1 million. It was like 1 million Polish zloty.
No, so he bought it for $1 million in his mind. It's $250 to us, but it's $1 million to him.
Yeah, that definitely don't make it no better.
Invisible sculpture.
An invisible sculpture. He sold it for 18. This NFT shit is wild to me because I watch a lot of
hard to explain.
Yeah, I watch a lot of Gary
What
Vee.
can you make an
and
NFT? Anything, huh?
He always says that if you
He says it's the
if you can
future.
explain it. Yeah, but it's confusing to him too. He still says it.
I don't understand it.
But you know what it made me think?
I don't think
Hey,
anybody
you know what it made
we
me
in a
think
time
about?
of motherfucking make believe. This is my motherfucking midget man right here, little man. Y'all better respect him.
Right,
Don't
yeah.
say nothing to him. Don't say nothing.
You got any?
Relax.
You got
all
NFT,
right?
Jimmy? What's his
Hey,
name?
you
Jimmy?
Little man.
Little man.
Little man.
You got
Hey,
NFT,
little man, you good, homie?
3.5.
You know we grown ass men speaking to an invisible motherfucker right now.
Don't fuck with little man.
Don't
No,
fuck
but
with
you know
little
what
man.
it makes me think about though?
What?
In real estate, they buy airspace.
Yeah.
It's nothing there, but they
nothing
could
there.
buy that space.
Yeah.
It makes me think about that almost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, a lot of the times when you purchase a house, the space above your house is yours as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard for people to get
especially if you don't have zoning laws like places
Right.
like Houston, Texas,
Right.
where you can build to the sky.
You can build
When
as
you
high as you
talking
want.
love,
Yeah.
motherfucker, not
Yeah,
get the fuck out
it's
of
hard for people to really conceptualize paying for shit that's digital, like
or like
that
buying a
doesn't-
fucking planet.
That's where I was going to go next. Yeah.
that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like I'm buying a program that's going to help me write a letter or whatever I'm trying to do with it. I'm paying for that, but buying her letter doesn't necessarily do anything. I just spent some bread and I'm gonna go on a date.
The whole concept is wild to me.
Stupid.
Like I can understand if
Non-fungible
if
NFT.
if the NBA had the clip of LeBron dunking on Jason Terry, and that was the only clip they had, and they made it a non-fungible token. That's
It's gotta be
you're the
real.
only one that got it.
That
makes sense. That's digital. That's digital. That makes sense.
it rare.
It makes it rare.
But it's still tangible at the end of the day because they're gonna send it to you via what? You gonna have it on your USB or something?
They still own the rights of it, so even if you
No, I'm saying you would buy it in an NFT.
But you'll still have it in your
But
possession.
the way the NFT works, they get a percentage of it if you sell it.
It's
But
just
that's what I'm saying.
It's just like reasonable doubt.
But that would make more sense because it is tangible. It's something
technically
there.
tangible,
You know
something's
it's there.
there.
This bitch is selling love.
Right. That's just like saying I love you, and you're buying her saying
What
I
the
love
fuck
you.
does
Like,
love? What the fuck does love got to do with? Like, what is? What
can't
is
touch
it?
I love
Did she
you.
auction that joint or did
Motherfuckers been
did
selling
she just put the price up?
fantasies for centuries, motherfucker.
She's still selling one.
And that is the ultimate hustle right there. So she just changed it up to today's time. She's selling a fantasy.
She made it digitized.
She might be ahead of her time. Like from a game standpoint, she might be ahead of her time.
Whatever people are willing to pay for, and it sounds like somebody was willing to pay that
Some
price
nigga
for
paid
it.
250,000, 1 million Polish zloty.
But I wonder if it was an auction or did she stamp her price and old boy was like, oh, fuck it.
You have to have bought this thinking I'm gonna smash. That has to be the thought process behind this.
Some people got that type of money though, man.
To just blow it
People
on
do
nothing.
People do weird shit with money all the time.
That's facts.
But
though.
usually it's because they got a hobby or it's a collectible or some silly
Not
shit
even,
like that.
no. They
I
just
mean,
got the money.
I
They got
just-
the power.
No, I'm not
money
talking about
to do it.
nigga trinkets. Niggas who dumb and just buy nigga trinkets. That's different. I'm talking about like some niggas just got weird fucking. Yeah, that's what I call them. I call them nigga trinkets. Sorry.
To them.
Sorry, is that bad?
New word.
Is that
New
bad?
word alert.
It's
New
worth it,
word
though.
Is that
alert.
bad?
New word alert.
Trinket.
No, new word alert.
But that's what I call it.
Nigga trinkets.
They call it they nigga trinkets in my opinion.
Like wigs and all that bullshit.
Dumb
Nigga
shit.
trinkets.
Dumb
yeah.
shit. Stupid shit. This is dumb shit, stupid shit to me.
That's okay. It's worth it to them.
Well, they,
Facts,
that's all
absolutely, yes.
facts, though.
Absolutely, yeah.
And
It's
that's why I say,
justifiable to them.
and I guess I keep saying that that's the point of the whole deal.
You can only sit back and wonder why.
They decide on what that market is worth. So if it ends up being, if she put it up there for $1 million and nobody ever bought it, there's no market for it.
That's why I'm
it's
saying
not worth it.
This shit is make believe.
So then it's
It's
like,
all
all
make
right.
it up as you go.
Now that's why I keep asking about the auction. If
I don't know.
ran up to that.
It didn't say anything about
Because then that would end up being there's a bunch of people
So
that
how
are willing
often do they
to
talk?
pay for
Like,
that.
do they talk often? Is she,
Ain't no
is she
talking. We
whispering?
going on one date. You got this digital version of me that you can play on a loop and beat your dick to.
Nothing on the
That's
internet
it.
is physical. It's
Bruh.
part of my online persona. That's
That
what she
shit
said.
just tailor made for suckers, Slim.
So she's
Tailor-made.
It's tailor made for suckers,
If you
dog.
Is this simple?
These hoes
she
is
sold
Is
her
this
internet,
Jacking.
her internet
And
persona.
attacking.
She sold that the love of that persona to
Come on,
somebody
no.
else.
Yeah, so it's not even her.
How
It's
much
not
of a
even really
sweetie?
It's the love of her character.
How
and
much of
whoever
a
she
sweetie
is.
pie?
that
do
can be
you
the
have
love
to-
of a nigga that sucked dick in the parking lot, but really loud.
He up there with him. He up there with him. He in a sucker. He in a sucker hall of
Yeah, he
fame.
did. Continuity.
Had to tie it all back
Continuity.
He in the sucker hall of
She
fame
said
for
it was
that,
her
dog.
love.
Man, look,
She said love, not hers.
that shit is wild. But somebody had the bread to pay for it.
Or digital love.
And they fucking paid for it.
What's
that's
his name?
That's why we talking about it
Can
right
we get
now.
his address?
It's not. I mean, we're not finding out who exactly.
We
We
gotta
need to
get
send
out of
somebody
Texas
at
out
this
here
man.
because I want to know who this
Suge,
motherfucker
send them
is.
hitters.
And it's weird because it's
We
not
gotta
even
find out who this Simpio is,
And looking
though.
at the pics, it's not even all some
He went out like candy
some
coated.
raunchy, sexy type.
Sweet.
You know what I'm saying?
This nigga
She's
just-
a normal girl next door looking ass woman.
She is.
Come on,
She
yeah.
ain't
There's
normal
nothing-
shit.
there's nothing
No, she
special
look
about her.
middle
Nothing
aged.
special
She
at
does
all.
not
Nothing
look
special.
26 years old.
Yeah, I think she's lying about her age.
She
as well.
looks older.
She like she.
It could be
definitely-
the heavy makeup, but you know,
That's the internet persona, though.
like this. So this also says that an NFT of an image, a picture of Emily Ratajkowski.
Is
She's
she
a
naked?
model. She's a model, and that joint went for $140,000.
Was she naked?
So she
I don't know.
She sold a picture.
Yeah, this chick sold a
It
picture.
could have been a face
She's a
shot.
model.
I mean, yeah, so-
I remember her because
so
she was
that's-
on
that's
It could have
Entourage.
been a foot pic.
That's tangible.
So
Trey wasn't gonna pay for it.
all
Fuck
of these
no, I can't
pictures
stand for
and all of these artists that spend all of this money for paintings, whether they're rare or not. Now looking at them, instead of having something that's tangible, it's the digital side of it. I can take it with me and it never fade.
no, you can't take it with you because
Yes, I
there's
can.
nothing
It's
to
It's,
take.
it's digital. It's encrypted digital. So you can put it in your
Nigga,
phone.
I could take it with me. The fucking I ain't paid $250. I'm looking at it on the internet for free. What the fuck is you talking
No,
about?
you don't,
I have
you
the
don't have
original.
her digital love. You don't have it.
And that's the same
You
thing.
don't have the
That's just
NFT.
like saying
You don't have the encrypted NFT.
So what is it then? So what is it? If it's not fungible, what is it?
Take it out of the
That's a
digital.
picture of her butthole.
Take it out of the
you
digital
got.
aspect. I got a painting, right? $150 that I paid for it.
Right.
It's the
See,
only
this shit
one.
fucked them up because it doesn't make
But then-
sense.
See,
It
but
don't make
then
sense.
you're gonna make a copy of it. It's not the same. It looks just like it, but it's not the same.
All
You
it
have a copy.
is original paintings
So
to
you
prints. That's
Xerox
all
a
it is.
motherfucking letter that you writing to the IRS, nigga. You telling me it's not the same
It
shit?
isn't
you
the
just-
same, actually.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not the
One's
official
an original.
letter.
You know, every sheet of
and the
paper
other one's a
has a code inside
It's
of it,
a
right?
copy.
You can sit here and look all mad as you want.
That's why they
I'm
say.
sorry.
That's why they say bring your original.
That's why they say bring your
birth
original.
certificate,
Yep.
social security
So what's
card,
gonna be
not a
different on her
copy.
shit that he bought?
Huh?
What could be different on the
The
shit that he
encryption in
bought?
it. That's what
Yeah,
makes it.
what
makes it.
makes it different? Yeah.
That's the only one. They'll never be able to have another
can't
one.
copy
That's
it.
it.
Yeah.
And be
Is
called,
her body
they
gonna
call
look
the
different?
original.
No, she gonna look the same.
The
That's what
nigga
I'm
who
saying. So what
bad.
the
What's
fuck
the
is he
nigga who
buying
bad gonna do with the
That's what
motherfucker?
I'm trying to understand.
But whatever
No different than a little
What you
Urkel.
gonna do once you get it? Like, it's not gonna
It's
be no.
like, it's like buying a Mona Lisa. What the fuck you gonna do with it but hang it up?
No, that appreciates with value.
That's
So
all.
they're gonna
NFT.
resell that though.
So the
This bitch's NFT is not appreciating with
don't know that,
value.
though.
We don't know that. If the market determines it, then it does.
The next dude who gonna come and say, all right, well, fuck it, you didn't have it for a year.
Why does the Mona
I'll
Lisa
give you $2
appreciate
million
with
for it.
value? Because the market determines it.
To say that I got it,
If
I'll
somebody
give you
was
$2
like
million
Mona
for it.
Lisa's trash,
She not even banging. Like
So
Mona
the-
Lisa wasn't even banging the whole time.
But that's a
But
picture.
people say it
Pictures have
is.
been around since the beginning of time. We talking about something that we don't even know if it'll be here in the next 3 years.
What, NFTs?
NFTs.
NFTs a bit, yeah.
I'm over that shit
They'll be here.
anyway. She blowing
That's
me.
the
You
future,
can
dog.
argue with it
It's
as
the
much as you
future,
want
Trey.
to.
I'm not arguing with it. I don't have to buy any. I mean, I haven't seen anything
Nah, but
non-fungible that I would want to go, oh, let me go buy it.
I'm just
It's gonna
saying.
be selling NFTs and them dick
Now,
pics you've been sending.
So he technically bought pictures
You
of the
about to be
broad.
fucked up. That's all it is.
he
It's a
bought
picture.
whatever the fuck is included in her digital love.
It's a picture and a date.
Love is a feeling.
You know, it's a digital
So he
date
bought a
too.
feeling.
Digital
feeling.
emotions.
You
He
can't
bought an
Xerox
emotion.
copy that on a sheet of paper like you just said.
And then encrypt it.
You can't upload feelings. You can't upload feelings.
That's why, to me, it's the hustle of a fucking century.
Like
That's what I'm saying. That's like
computers can't
she
have
up there.
feelings.
She is in the top 5 of all
She's
time.
up there, bruh.
In the top 5 of all time.
Shout out to her pimp.
Because it's digital love or whatever the fuck that may mean.
And that
It
is
ain't even
hard to
her
explain.
love. It ain't her
The
love.
invisible sculpture.
It's not even her. It's a
hard to explain.
representative of her love.
She
Now-
can send this fucking bullshit ass picture right here.
Yep.
And that's my love.
Be mad as shit. It's
And
a,
this nigga just spent 1 million Polish zloty on it.
it's a neck up photo, and you mad as a
Only one with the
motherfucker.
original, dog.
Motherfucking
Not Ned Titty Nipple winning motherfucker.
She sent it to me. It's the only one.
You know what?
I'm the only one that got this picture.
That original file of the picture, yes.
But you show your NFT to the
The
next
rest of the
motherfucker.
internet, that news article that's in, copy.
It look exactly the fucking
Looks the
same.
same to me.
Looks the same.
Fuck out of here.
So-
Kiss my
So
dick.
to me, it sounds like I overpaid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
You wouldn't pay for it.
Shout
but
out to
old
her
boy got the
pimp.
original.
Like I said,
It's his.
shout out to her pimp because
I mean, I'm really trying to get a handle on this shit because it just don't make sense.
It's
It
hard,
don't.
man. So all right. So
Why?
let's take.
That's the way we can
Let's
ask.
take somebody
Why?
that you're a fan of.
Okay.
Would you buy
Bernice.
Okay.
her? Let's say she decided to make
She make her love
A
NFT.
holographic striptease.
Oh, that's tough.
Nigga said that's tough.
You got the original. You got the original, so you got a 4 or 5.
Do I have the only one?
Malcolm, what the
Yeah,
fuck
that's up
have
to
you
you.
been with the goddamn digital strip?
have the only one.
I'm the only one that has it.
So let's say it's a 5-minute clip, right?
Malcolm's a time traveler.
You decide to be like, all right, I'm gonna share a minute with. I'm gonna share a minute of that shit with the
No,
world.
I don't
He
share.
ain't sharing nothing. I'm like,
or sell it, or whatever.
As you know me, I'm not
I'm
sharing.
like, he ain't sharing none of that shit.
I mean, I guess I'm just saying, that's what you decide to do. Nobody else will ever.
you say?
I said
This
They on that West Coast shit. Fuck them
I
niggas.
know, right?
I
I want to make sure they wasn't talking shit.
I said these are East Side motherfuckers talking that bullshit.
All y'all doing is in a jerk circle in a cell with Big John. Fuck out of here. Fuck you niggas.
Jerking on the same motherfucking picture.
And y'all niggas is gay.
He keep hollering about some
Y'all
Big John.
spending $250 on the same picture.
Y'all still in jail. I
I didn't say I was going to buy it yet.
Y'all still in jail with the Rubik's Cube.
Nah, nigga, cause
Y'all
last
ain't
week,
choosing.
this nigga last
I
week,
put it this
nah,
way,
nigga,
I
you
would-
don't get
I
no
would-
internet or nothing,
I would
nigga. You got
consider
sold
it.
that motherfucker.
I would
You
consider
up
it
in
if
that
I knew I was
motherfucker.
the only one.
But you are.
You are
That's
the
how it
only
works.
one.
You the only one.
I'm the only one in the world.
Yeah, you the only one
They
in
got the
world.
5-minute
You got
strip
the
tease of
5-minute
Bernice.
strip tease of Bernice.
Bruh, but that means nobody
That's
from
tough.
then on will
250,
have
you
to
gonna pay
see
$250
That's
American?
it's
Bernice
tough
Burgos
not
titty
to.
nipples. That means you the only motherfucker who get to see her titty nipples after you buy this NFT.
Nah, them joints already out,
Because if
right?
niggas still get
They
to see
already
them
out.
jokes,
What else
no.
got nipples? He said titty nipples. That shit fucked me up. I was like,
Titty
I was
nipples.
like, titty nipples?
Hey, look at Suge. Suge's embarrassed right now. Suge embarrassed right now. Like,
I know.
He trying to keep it cool.
Yeah, he
He
trying.
done smoked the cigar.
He embarrassed as fuck.
Y'all goddamn dweebs over there talking about some embarrassment.
Fucking dweeb.
Who the fuck is who getting embarrassed about titty nipples?
Fucking Tupac with dreads. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Yeah, whole time.
Tupac
I
and
don't know,
Suge ass
but
niggas.
the dude who or whoever paid for it, it could be a woman.
That's true, too. Yeah, it doesn't say who paid, so we don't know.
It could have been a Manny Fresh.
What?
Stud.
Yo, what if she bought it herself though?
Vax it up.
Just to
She hyped it up.
to promote herself. Yeah. What if she sliced herself?
I
Oh,
don't
she
think
not
she got
even banging,
250.
bruh. She not banging.
I wouldn't say she got 250.
She might not have that type of money already.
She not
before.
banging
Just
like
suspended
that.
on that all one at once. Because somebody is like putting that shit on a platform. She got to pay people on a platform to get it up there.
So the money up there. The money there. If she
So
ain't
somebody
somebody
paid
paid
for
for it.
Yeah, somebody paid for it.
Some dumb ass
That's a
paid
you
for it.
paid her.
Yeah, you paid her.
That's a you paid her.
100%. Shit. And
Call too short. You done paid the bitch.
And you know what's messed
She
up?
don't look no better than this bitch right here next to her.
I think she look better.
And you know what's messed up about the whole you paid her deal? You paid her, you actually got something. Like you got an experience. Yeah, I actually smashed. But this Joan is I got her digital love, bruh. It's mine.
Nobody else got the digi.
Yeah, nobody got the.
Nah, that
nobody
means
got
she
I got her giggy pet, nigga.
Like
Like,
shit.
yeah,
Straight up.
That mean, you buy that, she do that shit. Can't nobody else see none of the shit she got, dog.
That's
off
a
the
super
NFT,
fan
bro.
though. She hit that. That
Yeah,
has
that's
to be
what that
like
was.
a super duper.
That's what
fan.
it
She
is.
got a stalker.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
And the whole time,
That
she's
nigga
probably
ain't never
been.
had no
I mean, I don't know.
pussy
She
ever.
might have been taking care of. Cause you know what's funny? I feel like guys like that. In the event that it's a guy, I gotta stop doing that. Whoever it was that bought that from her has spent bread already.
Certified simp. Fuck
They
me.
spent
That's why I
bread
asked.
before.
Is this not simping or not?
Simping.
Nigga, that's
This
simple.
ain't nothing new.
He might
You know
be
what I'm
simple
saying?
of the year for that one.
Yeah.
Him and PJ going is they 1
Cole,
and 2.
hey, in DC terms, Cole Bama. Fuck you mean?
Yeah, dog.
Paying no $250,000
She
for
lying like a
nothing.
motherfucker. She lying like shit.
Fuck out of here.
All right, y'all. That's gonna do it for the. I don't even know what to call this shit.
The bitch that's selling pussy without selling pussy.
Yeah, the finesse of the century.
Non-fungible pussy. NFPs.
We'll be back. We're gonna talk about Dr. Dre having to fork over $293,000 a month.
God damn, her lawyer vicious.
It is. That's
The
some
greatest
bullshit.
of all time. We'll talk about it when we come back.
Nah, McCartney.
Great song time.
Yeah, you know,
That's the
you're right.
greatest.
You're right. Welcome back, 4100 Grant, brought to you by.
Ooh, yeah. It's the Macho Man Red Savage Tipsy Tea. Yeah.
Hey,
Never stop being funny, yeah. 'Cause he cranked that.
He does it so well.
Should be on point.
Macho Man is sitting here at the table, dog. He's really
He's right here with us. All right, y'all. So we getting ready to talk about spousal support. Dr. Dre, 56-year-old.
Fuck out of here.
Suge, please let
My
Suge.
bad.
Tell
My bad.
Suge what you tell Dre, Suge.
Hostile
Nah, man,
takeover, man.
let's keep this
Hostile
shit moving.
takeover. Come on, Trey, keep going.
56-year-old producer, entrepreneur was recently ordered to pay
First to a bill.
$293,306 every first of the month starting in August. A year's worth of those spousal support payments will come out to $3.5 million for his ex-wife.
When you used to a lifestyle, man, you gotta keep it up.
Who really won, young? So she can't get married or nothing. That other shit here.
So she will continue to get these
Until she get
$300,000 until she gets married,
Or it's in
she
a
dies.
domestic relationship.
Yeah.
Like, they live together.
You know she not gonna try to get married, bro.
Right. Well, she's been incentivized to never date anybody
That's the fucked up part.
for the rest of her life. Didn't say she couldn't have sex with anybody. Didn't say she couldn't have a little boyfriend on the side. It said a little stabbing. Didn't say anything.
As
Like
soon
that.
as that PI that Dr. Dre got watched her house, see that
No
nigga
bullshit.
living there for a month.
She ain't going nowhere.
Lawyers dropping them papers off.
She got to kick that nigga out every night. Every night he got to go home. He can't
Dr.
stay. He
Dre
can't stay
better
over.
not find out about
Yeah,
that.
he got to go because she gonna fuck up the money.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
theme of this episode
200
actually,
200
though?
a
Because
month.
that's just like 3 straight things that we just seem like this is unprecedented.
293 a
Bitches
month.
ain't shit, but
Right, exactly.
That's
You
what
called it though.
Fucked up. Shit fucked up.
I think the theme of really July really has been niggas you need to tighten up your fucking paperwork. And you need to tighten up everything, bruh. Because women, not necessarily in a malicious way, but they business people too. And if you've been providing a lifestyle, which I'm sure Dre has been providing hella fine lifestyle, especially after he got all that money from Beats. I mean, from Apple. Was it Apple that bought it?
Ain't no money.
Apple and Beats. Yeah, they got all that money. He's providing this lifestyle, nigga. You gotta know what's coming down the pipe.
She getting a VH1 show.
Yeah, for sure. Asset protection is important, and people get upset when I tell them that because they're like, well, I ain't got shit. I ain't got no. I say,
What's that?
You don't know what asset protection?
Break that down, please.
Asset protection is you. I don't know if you guys saw my post the other day on Instagram when I said, ownership is killing the black community. Everybody wants to own something. Own it. I want to own it. I want to own it. I don't want to own shit. What you want to do is you want to be in control. You want to control things. You don't necessarily want to own it, right? You as a person, you don't want your name tied to anything because there's a liability that comes with that, right? So that's why they created these little things called trust. So the trust is what owns these things, right? So that, for instance, if somebody wants to sue you, Ace, I don't like you, you know what I mean? I slipped and fell on your steps, you know what I mean? And your insurance company is like, nah, bitch, you was drunk and da-da-da-da, you know what I mean? I get fined. Well, I'm going to sue him directly. You can say, sue me all the fuck you want. I ain't got shit.
Chitty, chitty, bang, bang.
I don't have nothing because all of his assets are under the trust.
Okay.
You feel me?
Talk your shit.
So asset protection has nothing to do with how much money you have right now. Doesn't matter. It has something to do with what you may gain in the future. Now, all of us are in our 30s. All of us are in our 30s. We have no idea what's going to happen over the next 10 years.
That's facts.
And what you don't want, and I would never say that all of you have solid women, right? So it really doesn't apply, right, to you guys. But, if you dating somebody and she a little shaky, you probably don't want to marry her. And if you are gonna marry her, you probably want to make sure your fucking assets are protected.
Prenup.
Man, you a dumbass.
Hey, what Batman got for Superman? A piece of kryptonite in case he get out of line. That's just like that.
And protecting your assets doesn't make you a bad guy. It makes you smart.
I don't think that shit right.
What, the spousal support?
I get spousal support in the event that Drake decided I was like, nah, bitch, you gotta go. It's like I'm flat out kicking you out. I'm pretty sure that shit was mutual between the both of them. And then I gotta fucking pay for you to survive for the rest of your life. I don't know. I mean, I guess we can go off of the NWA movie, but I don't think Dre's wife was ever in the studio with him while he was mixing beats.
I doubt it. But this isn't the same one. I don't think they've been married that long.
Nah.
And then that fucking makes it even worse. Yeah. She wasn't there during the NWA times or the Chronic or the Chronic 2. That's not her. Yeah.
But see, I feel like it should be
Talk
the
on
judge
shit.
just tell you like, look, all right, he gonna pay you for the amount of time you was in the relationship.
Right. So most
Not
alimonies
motherfucking for the rest of your life until you remarry. Because who the fuck gonna remarry if I'm getting $200K a year? I mean, a month. I'm not nigga. Fuck that. I'm not getting another relationship.
Right. So most alimonies
It should be for the amount of years you was in a relationship. I could go with that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like this shit is unfair.
Yeah, most alimonies are usually for half the time that you were married.
Hey,
See,
so if you were married for 5 years, it's usually 2.5 years, something like that.
I could do that.
It's too late for Dre to do all that shit you was talking about, though, right?
Yeah, he would. So here's the thing. I think he settled for this price. You also have to remember he's in a completely different tax bracket than we are.
Oh, he should.
Right?
Right.
So I think that he settled. He realized he's going to have to pay something.
Right.
But like most rich people, I want to pay the least amount that I can because she originally asked for $2 million a month.
And that's bullshit. I'd have smacked her
So they
myself.
settled.
I'd have sent a nigga over to smack her
But you know what's
myself.
paying $5 a month. You would have been paying $5 a month.
Nigga with no fingerprints, no
Yes.
evidence.
So, because I remember reading the story earlier, and it was $2 million a month she was requesting, and it got denied. So I think that this was them sitting down with an arbitrator, and they coming up with a number, and this is the number that he probably looking at it like shit. This is a win.
Yeah,
he's worth what 400 million, 500 million, something like that.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Higher.
So he probably look at, if the nigga makes $1 million a month, he probably looking at it like this is a win.
Yeah, yeah.
He probably spending that on staff alone.
Right.
A month.
And I have to say that about a lot of things. I remind people, you got to put yourself in their tax bracket. You don't make the kind of money Drake makes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So he's paying her to stay away, like.
No, he's paying her to.
No, this is
support. No. I
To
get
keep
it.
up
But I
the
guess I'm just saying,
lifestyle.
this is like, yeah, I'm paying you to leave and stay away.
Nah, they already got.
They already
they got divorced.
already
This
gone.
is you get to keep the lifestyle I let you live.
Right. Yeah.
Now, explain that shit. So when y'all have a hard time with NFTs, explain that shit.
What you mean?
Slim, I'm not with you no more, dog.
So hold on. So hang
You
on.
don't
So
have a child of mine.
I hear you.
Out of my face.
I hear you. But the
I
way
don't give a
though.
I hear
I'm halfway mad.
I know he triggered. Yeah, he triggered. But I agree. But I agree with you, Vic. But
Trigger warning.
yeah. But I feel you, Vic. But because it's the same thing with the famous line. She wasn't with you shooting in the gym, right? When he put in the work, they weren't there. But the thing is that this is why, and I heard Ace say this before. This is why you got to date somebody who's working. They got date somebody who's making more money than you for real. If you can, if she's making more money than you. Because once you start to provide this sort of lavish lifestyle, and then you get married,
They entitled to the shit.
entitled.
Right.
Just because y'all not together anymore, the person doesn't get to go back to like the bullshit that they were in before. No, I agree with you, Vic, because it should be that way.
Yeah.
If you were living off me and you not with me,
you not taking no joint
that's
from
just not
around.
the way they see it.
And it's
You not
fucked up
taking no joint from
that-
around
that-
Southeast,
that-
Northeast,
that
or
the laws
nothing.
are able
And you a billionaire, and you gonna give her this whole new life that you a part of, and think she ain't gonna get nothing in return when she leave your black ass.
I mean,
And she playing on it.
She gonna hit you with the sue. You automatically get no.
So Vic, now do you see why I say asset protection is so important?
Oh no! I agree
Yeah.
with you, and I understand the purpose of it. I guess I just look at people.
It's
fuck
appalling.
Up, people fuck up the whole marriage deal anyway. It's looked at more than a
Married for
business.
all the
This
wrong
shit is
reasons.
turning into like a hustle, and Bahamas want to push people into it and shit like that. I don't. It's
It's a business.
It's
a
fucked
business
up.
decision.
The way that people look at it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be about love
and you also
people
have to-
being together. You know what I'm saying? Growing some shit.
You also have to think about this. A lot of people get with somebody because of what they will be in the future. Right?
Yeah.
They're investing
That's a
now.
prenup, yeah.
They're investing now because they're going to be with someone who has the potential to make $100 million.
SIG, baby.
To make take for instance, the high school girlfriends of the athletes. Right, you know what I mean. He's a star basketball player. He's a star football player, and that's your girlfriend,
Savannah
and it's like,
James.
and it's like, yeah, but you kind of
3
knew,
kids in.
like you kind of knew,
Savannah James.
you knew where this was going. You know what I mean? Like we all knew where this was going.
Savannah James like that, Slim. She said, nigga, I'm in IPO at the bottom, nigga.
No, for real.
Yeah. It's a nasty game. That's why I think, and I don't make $200 million a year, so I don't know. If I ever made $200 million a year and I wasn't married, I'd be extremely hesitant to get married. Because judges throw out prenups all the time. So even a prenup may not save you.
Then that's fucked up.
Yeah. Or
But-
post-nup.
But it's fair though because Kelly Clarkson got to pay her soon to be ex-husband,
200K.
200K a
Mary J.
month too.
Blige paid their
You
husband
know what I'm
off.
saying?
Fuck
So
you
it's
mean?
like you can't say it's not fair.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, but it's fair.
The law's the law.
And I
But
guess
it's fair.
But it's more
just in a
towards
way,
one side than the
I-
other. You ain't heard of many men. We only named 2.
Y'all
I
did.
mean,
We can name 100 women that
Did
got off.
Kanye have a prenup for Kim Young?
See,
Yeah, they signed a prenup. She forced the
We won
prenup.
prenup,
Because she had
yeah.
more money at the time than he did.
Right.
Now it's reversed.
Now it's reversed.
Yeah, so we good.
Thank you, Kanye.
You know what I'm saying?
it turns into a different thought process too when you think about how men are paid more than women naturally anyway. That's a
Yeah,
whole
for the
other,
same-
another
for the
thing
same
about
position,
it.
For the same
yeah.
position.
So,
Yeah.
so whether you kind of flip flop the other side, I guess that shit shouldn't matter either way. I still think it's fucked up.
So what do you think should happen? You with your girl now. You don't make $100 million now, but 5 years from now you make $100 million. Your whole lifestyle changes, and it doesn't work out. 10 years from now, it's not working out, and y'all have agreed to go your separate ways. But she's been living a lifestyle for 5 years. She's got the mansions, she's got the yacht, she's got the car, she's got the bag, she's got the jewelry, she's got the trips, she's got all this shit that she didn't have before.
She eating out every day.
And she's going to fancy dinners.
Every day. I ain't going back to the hood.
Every day.
You think she's going to
Breakfast,
come back
lunch,
to the
and
lifestyle
dinner.
that she had now?
If I decide,
You think she
if
cooking
I-
the
if I-
motherfucker
if I
oodles and
decide
noodles,
to
nigga?
help you,
Fuck
that should
outta
be
here.
my choice.
Huh?
If I decide to help you with your lifestyle after me, that should be my choice.
Until the courts get involved.
That's my point. That shouldn't be anything that they should be involved in. As far
It's
as
always based on how much money you make.
But that's not the way life goes.
I feel like you pretty much fucked
You
up.
can feel that way, but that's not the way life goes.
Hey, Ace, I gotta say something though. I am impressed with Vic because he is not
not
on the fence on this one.
I feel him.
He feels the way
He
you
finally
feel.
looked.
He
He
is not on the fence.
He picked a side.
He's like, no, that shit's
your
fucked
ass
up. I
if
took
you
care of you.
fucked. It's fucked.
If I
If you
decide to
can't-
do that for you, then yeah, then let me take care of you.
Right.
But that's really what it's going to be.
Right.
If you
But-
can't handle that
but-
shit on your own,
but-
then old fuck well.
But
goddamn.
if you came to me had absolutely nothing, and then that means that you were with me and all you did was just take. You didn't take none of that to better yourself. So you wanted me to take care of you. And then now you decide, or you and I decide to part ways. I'm not obligated to do shit.
Until the judge tell you that you are.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's what I can continue to
Yeah.
get. That should
I feel
be
you.
a moral obligation.
You want the courts to stay out of it completely.
To stay out of that shit. It'd be different if we were married, you had kids and shit like that. Then yeah, all right, maybe. And then that's when you end up with child support. So you telling me old boy could get, or I guess do they have child support and alimony like mixed in?
They should look at how much a can of Similac costs, how much a can of Enfamil costs, how much
Diapers.
fucking average ass household costs to put a fucking roof over the kid's head. I'm feeling you, Vic. Like I'm with
All
you.
of they
Yeah,
ass.
and I've
Who
never
the
been
fuck?
through.
Who the fuck?
But they're not
what
going
baby?
just based on the average. They're
They're
going
gonna be on
based on
paycheck,
what you provide.
and that's what I'm saying. It's
for
fucked
the
up.
kid.
It's fucked up because a child don't necessarily need that to provide, and a wife don't necessarily need that to survive.
It's all for the wife.
You know what I'm saying? They don't need that. That's just what they're used to.
Well, the issue really becomes who is it? Child support or is it family support?
Either way.
Because I'm saying because
Either way.
if my responsibility is to my child, why am I giving you the money?
It's her
And
support.
that's another thing too.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm
Because the
saying.
fucking women, I done
now-
seen situations where the woman has spent bread off the child support on some bullshit.
Yeah.
What's
Who's
frustrating?
to say
That's the tax.
It's called
That's the
her.
tax.
Yeah, it's her. It's
Who's
her
to say
support.
she not feeding her whole entire family, her
'Cause
brothers
I
and
done
sisters with the
experienced
same
that
food
shit.
you went and dropped off for your kids.
Right. I done
There's
experienced
no
it.
way.
It's
That's
fucked
fucked
up.
up.
So that's the
Know
whole.
what you doing when you put your dick in something.
Well,
but ultimately,
they need the motherfucking
ultimately,
nerve.
that's the answer. The answer is that if you don't want to be in those
Make
positions,
sound
as,
decisions.
as a man, you gotta stop. You gotta stop bullshit.
Stop being dick dumb.
Yeah, you gotta stop.
That's another phrase
New
for
word.
you.
New word alert.
Don't be dick dumb.
Dick dizzy, dick dumb.
Nah,
Shit
there's
fucked up.
nothing you can say
Shit fucked up.
that'll shift me to the other side.
and the other part of it is-
open my eyes to anything.
The other part of it is know what the fuck you doing with your money. You know,
Vic
for you
is
niggas,
truly
for you
pissed,
niggas
too.
out here actually getting money, you don't just like this need to have and hold a whole lot of money is silly. One of the things that hurt him in this case was that he has over $200 million in just available cash. Why, nigga?
Because he can.
No. Now this is where I get upset.
Tell him pocket.
This is where I get upset because you're smarter than that.
True.
You
Put it
don't
in-
ever
put it in
let
something.
$200 million in available cash just sit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Put it
park
in
that
It should be in
motherfucker.
something that should be working.
Put it in something. Yeah.
So now a judge looking at it like, shit, nigga, you got 200 mil.
But it shouldn't matter though.
Yeah.
A woman could live without $200,000 a fucking month.
Absolutely, she can.
The fuck we live. All of us are living fine without $200K a month.
And we got families.
But if you lived off of it for
I don't give a
10
fuck.
years, would you then want to go back?
It don't
to
matter about what you
previous
want. It's what you
times?
can do, what you can handle. It don't matter.
Because
That's
the
a
judge
fuck
saying
been doing
$293,306.
The question is
Every
can you
verse.
go back?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to.
I don't think it's as easy as you make
Right.
it seem.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't far removed from Vienna sauces and oodles and noodles right now. But in 20 years, if you used to filet mignon burgers, motherfucker, you ain't going back to no five guys. Kiss my ass. You got to do that.
Ain't no more hamburger helper.
No, ain't no hamburger helper. What Jay-Z say? You can't take on these $1 million vacations, nigga. It's gonna be tough to go back to hamburger helper. We been filet mignon for 20 years. You ain't going back to that shit.
Fuck that shit.
No,
nigga,
but you don't have to.
mean?
You don't have to because you got the bread. You good. You
I'm
got the
talking
money.
about it from the spouse.
Wouldn't it make more
From the
sense?
spouse.
Either way, you winning, Bird. Either you the spouse and you got the money, or you getting the divorce and you getting the spousal support.
I'm
Either
not
way,
gonna be
you good.
tripping on the spousal support because it's like I don't need $200K.
So you telling me if your wife made $200 million and it didn't work out, you don't want nothing?
I ain't gonna press her ass.
Nah, I know
for something. Fuck out of here. It's my brother, and I know you asking for something.
Come on, Bird. You want something?
I don't need $200K to live. I'm
Okay,
gonna
what
make a
you need?
motherfucking
What's the
wage.
number?
$200 a month.
What's the number?
I'm gonna need $2,000 for my mortgage a month.
Okay.
I'm gonna need $500 every
I
2
don't need
weeks
the
for my
bread.
motherfucking
Hold
family.
on, hold on.
I'm gonna need
Okay, go ahead.
$500 every 2 weeks, so that's $1,000
Okay, go
every
ahead.
month. That's
Keep going.
$3,000 a month
Keep
right
going.
there. And I'm gonna need motherfucking $1,500 for a whip.
And
I'm
why?
good.
And why do you need those things?
What you mean?
Why do you
that
need
ain't
them?
$200,000 a
You
month.
work.
That ain't $200,000 a
Just
month.
answer my question, Bert. Why
'Cause
do you
that's
need
what
that
it
money?
costs.
Cost of what?
Bro,
To
don't go
fucking
back.
do
You
what I
ain't
gotta
going back
do.
to work.
There you
your
go.
lifestyle.
The cost of
That's
continue
not the
your
lifestyle I
lifestyle.
had when she was making $2 million a motherfucking month. I don't need all that shit.
So
yeah?
you
What
think?
talking about?
Hold on. So you telling me that if y'all got a divorce,
I don't need all the shit.
you
she was giving
downgrading
me.
your life.
You
I don't
turning
need
in.
it.
You turning in the
you.
motherfucking
If it's that
Lambo.
case,
Okay.
fuck you and your money. I'm
So
gonna
you
get my own motherfucking
turned
money.
in the Lambo.
Fuck,
You turned in the
yeah,
yacht.
fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck
Come
you
on,
talking about?
Bird.
Nah, fuck that.
Come on,
Because I don't
Bird.
need it. I don't need it.
He gotta be.
Because I don't need it.
It's not. But it's not about whether you need it. You
I don't
had
need
it.
it.
You had
You
it.
had it for 20 years.
You've had it.
I had it because of you, and if we separated, fuck
Because
you
of
and
us.
your money. Fuck you and your money. I'm gonna get my
The
own
biggest
shit.
fuck you is to
Fuck you
take
talking
your
about.
money.
He
Nah,
thinking
nah.
see, this is the thing that I want to stray away from. We talking about ending on bad terms.
Yeah. What if you in no good
You end
terms?
on good terms. You don't want the money.
That's why I say
What if she offer it and she's like, hey,
Now, if she offer it, that's a different story.
Why you ain't turn it down? All you need is
Why
$4,000.
Because
All you
she
need is
offered it.
$4,000.
Because
Why you
she
change
offered
up?
it.
No.
So if you're a homeless nigga on the corner and the nigga give you $5 and you only ask for $1, you're not gonna take the $5?
The nigga
No, answer that shit. You're not gonna take the $5.
A homeless nigga yesterday
homeless
we
nigga.
walked past him. He ain't asked me for $1. I gave him 20. Why?
And he took it.
Because I knew he
Did he
needed
take it? Did he
Because
take
he
it?
was really
Did
homeless.
he take it?
A real homeless
He
nigga would
took
just
it?
take the $1.
Because he took that shit. That's what I'm
give you
saying.
$4 back.
He ain't need 20, but he took
Right.
that shit.
So
That's
you
what I'm
gonna take
saying.
it?
If she offered it,
you gonna take it?
if she offered
But
it,
you ain't gonna ask for it.
I
Yeah,
wanna know.
I'm not gonna ask
I
for
wanna
what
know
the fuck
why.
you
I
talking
wanna know
about.
why
Nah,
your
fuck
morals
out of
changed
that.
just because she
Nah,
offered it.
Because she motherfucking still got in a good space.
So you don't want no pussy until she offer you some pussy.
Oh, here we
Yes
go.
or no?
We talking about money. I can live. What you talking about?
All right. Just asking. Just
Some
making sure.
bullshit, yeah.
Making sure.
Yeah.
Making sure the
Like that
questions.
homeless nigga.
And this is why they go to the courts.
Yeah, like the homeless
Right.
nigga.
That's why they go to the courts. This is why they get.
Because
That's why they get somebody
niggas
else to
choose
do it.
one side on one thing and choose the other side on the other.
Yeah,
so the judge got to get in there to make the right decision for the shit.
Yeah, my thing is
Period.
that is be consistent. If you don't need it, you don't need it.
Straight up, you don't need it. I don't need it.
But then
if you
even
gonna
if
give
she
it-
offer you,
it,
take the full. Take the
take the say,
4,000.
nah, I don't need the $200. I don't need the full.
So let's say she was smart and decided that she was gonna upgrade her life along the way, and she got a business that requires a certain amount of money to come in and
You talking
support
about
it.
the Dr. Dre situation?
Right. But I guess, or anybody in general,
Okay.
that you have something that you have to pay for, and not necessarily just to live, like shit that you do. You perpetuate other people's lives. You're responsible for other people too. So then that would be something different, and I can see why you would end up with that amount. But just to say, because
why you got
this much,
just because you made that much,
that's what I'm saying.
Why you got a business? Your
work.
business should be making money to pay your staff.
Bingo, and that's my fucking point.
That's not the point of this,
that money. You wouldn't need it.
You adding something with a business. That ain't the point. She's a wife. That's it. That's all we talking about
That's
right
what
here.
I'm saying.
She's
so at
a
that
wife.
point, I wouldn't need his money.
If
we separate,
if you
and
married the
whatever he got
motherfucking
is his.
Beyonce, Oprah, whoever you want to go, billionaire who got money, you telling me when you leave, when she say, we splitting, it's just good. It's no bad term. Stop all that negative shit. It's just good. She say
the moral decision should
we
be yours.
leaving.
It shouldn't
we
be anything
separating.
that I gotta go
it's
to the
nothing
courts
more
for.
between us.
Whatever you decide to
you
give
going back to Northeast DC and oodles and fucking noodles
because
when
now
you was living in Beverly Hills and
see,
Calabasas.
you know
Suck my dick. You not
with a private chef every night.
When you flying jets, you're not
getting a massage every day.
You're not doing it.
You gotta know
You're not. Your lifestyle changed.
No, my lifestyle changed. Why would I want to go back?
You don't even wear Hanes drawers no more, nigga. You wear Versace drawers. You ain't got Versace.
You bad and
you ain't got your life changed. Your whole fucking life changed.
But see, that's me. I'm not gonna be on that bullshit.
Your whole life changed.
I'm not gonna wear Versace. I know this.
Hold on, go ahead.
Your life changes.
I'm not
and
gonna
you,
wear
as a
Versace.
responsible adult,
Just because
to come up into that type of situation has nothing other than what somebody is giving you for.
What are you
Other than what somebody's giving you.
You have no responsibilities, Vic.
I like this, Vic.
You have no responsibilities,
No,
Vic.
because
you're a husband
so the
to
fuck
a rich
what?
bitch. All you do is eat pussy and fuck.
But
that's
Ace,
it.
Ace.
You don't do shit else. So what you responsible for, Vic?
Ace.
So when she tired of you fucking and eating that pussy until you get the fuck,
money
I'm
that
gonna give you
she was
200 to
giving him
leave.
during
You
that
gonna
time,
leave and
you
take that
should've did
200
something.
and shut the fuck up.
But you should have did something with it.
You ain't gonna say, no, I don't need your 200. You gonna take that shit.
I only need
Get the
5
fuck out of here, man.
I'm not saying that.
I only need 4. I only need 4.
What I'm saying is,
nah, you taking the 200,
you should have been
man.
responsible during that time while you were with the person that had
Responsible
all the
or what?
assets.
So you stashing the 20 she gave you that month for
Nigga,
spending?
yeah.
Because you scheming to leave
No,
soon,
you're not.
right?
But he's not.
No, but that's
you're
what you
not.
staying on the gravy train. You not leaving.
You know why? Because you a dumb broad and you thinking that this
No, you
train
wanna know
gonna
why,
go
Trey?
forever.
You want to know, Trey?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Because I'm doing that shit right the fuck now.
Oh, you stashing money?
Me and wifey's motherfucker putting bread to the side.
You
putting
and
that shit
wifey
in
have you
the
by
house.
yourself? Nah, we talking about
But then there's
silver.
one thing that
But it's
you got
separate
shit.
though.
So
It's separate.
you telling me you would never expect
We
me to
taking
never
bread
gonna
right
hold
now.
on.
Hold on,
We taking bread right now.
Hold on.
It's
Putting
not
in the
without
SIG capital.
It's not without
Right.
Get to the point, Trey. I just can't pay.
Because that's what I was getting ready to say.
Niggas on that fuck shit
That's what I'm
right
getting ready to
now.
say. We ran out of time, but I was getting ready to say that. You're saying that, but you both have agreed to do this.
Right. It's not something you doing on your own.
It's mutual.
She don't know about it.
Yeah, we're talking about if you never really thought this was going anywhere, you don't know, and every time you got your little allowance, got your little money, you was putting some off to the side because you knew the shit wasn't gonna happen, and she had no fucking clue. She had no idea that you were doing it.
You're
That's
doing
what we're
something
talking
joint.
about.
This is a joint venture
Y'all
for y'all
both
two.
are saying, "Hey, we're gonna protect ourselves just in case." That's just smart shit.
That's normal
That's
shit that
smart,
should be
yeah.
happening.
Normal. So you telling me all the motherfuckers that's married to celebrities ain't normal? Because you just said normal.
They not.
Nigga, there's nothing normal about having a yacht with a helicopter pad. That's not
Nothing.
fucking normal.
Y'all
You
niggas
used to
super
be
bougie.
normal. You still ain't got the normal common sense of doing the
How
fuck
long
you
ago
gotta
was
do.
Dr. Dre normal?
Man, get the fuck
1989.
out
The
of
fuck
That
out
nigga
of
ain't been
here.
normal for
Nah,
3
I'm
decades.
I'm with Vic on this
He's
shit.
a
Fuck that.
millionaire,
He been rich.
billionaire.
He been rich a long
He
time.
been rich a long time.
If it was the deciding factor of Dre by himself to say, yeah, all right, fuck it, I'll give you some bread.
I think he settled. I think he settled.
Yeah.
Excuse me, he settled on $293,000 because, like I said, she
Over
originally
$2 million.
offered. She asked for $2 million.
And that's good money. I'll take that.
That was them.
I'll take that.
That was them shooting their shot. We gonna
Right.
shoot high and see what stick.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
And
good
then
business.
it was like shit.
Whoever fucking lawyers are
saying?
brilliant.
Yeah.
And Dr. Dre, I'm not completely sure who his legal team is, but he might want to fire them niggas. Right? Because I don't think she should have got $293,000. I do understand that based on, and also in California, it also makes sense on where you get married too, because
But
that shit
then
will fuck
she
you
had
up.
some. Also,
Right.
then
So-
she had some shit on Dre though, Slim.
What does that got? That has nothing to do with spousal support.
I mean, she took the shit to court. That's how he got his motherfucking deal.
Nah, that has nothing to do with spousal support. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the divorce was done. This was about money.
Oh yeah, well I mean, yeah, you Dre, you fucked up in the game, Slim.
All right, we out of time, so we're gonna go around and do our exits. We were actually out of town like 3 minutes ago, but the conversation was so good I didn't want to stop y'all. So, Vic, you wanna start?
Yeah, man. I'll see y'all next week.
Big man.
See y'all next week. Fuck you talking about?
I appreciate y'all coming in and hanging with us, man. This is the sixth episode, bro.
Yeah, it's episode 6.
Yeah, man. Please continue to come back, like, comment, subscribe, the whole deal.
What's your Instagram, Vic?
VATO Venture.
Spotify.
That's the new joint. Yeah, man. The producer's been on it.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that.
We are fucking everywhere, bro. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Suge.
Hey, it's Suge out here. I don't know this time I get a conjugal visit, but hey, with this Tipsy T, man. Hey, I heard, hey, Tipsy T out here. Get with it.
Ace.
Thanks for the opportunity, you guys. Glizzy Sliders. MLK was pregnant.
Episode 3.
We still ain't name episode 5, so I can't keep going any further.
What is it?
VATO
BDAY, episode 5.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Check us out on Spotify, on Apple. Follow us all. Acito86. Love you guys, man. Even though you guys are triggered and you guys are fucking being some fucking faggots.
Fuck that shit they talking about.
Dre, do you see why I get to play in the segments? I knew that motherfucker was gonna get him hot.
That shit ain't right.
Cause I don't like that shit either.
Yeah, shit ain't right.
So
That ain't right. We all agree upon that.
No, we agree on that. The number is fucked up. It's a fucked up number.
We all agree on that.
Now, I think it sucks even more just
He's
because.
still talking about it. I'm trying to close this up. Go ahead, Vic.
But because
I know, right?
That number is high to us.
OT.
But you said that though.
It is high. And again, that's what I was saying.
About him being in a different
That's what I'm
tax
saying.
bracket.
He in a different tax bracket. He might have looked at that shit like,
might be
that's a
like
fucking
$50
win.
to us. It might be $50.
He making tens and hundreds of millions.
He might look at that shit like,
You
man, this
making
shit a
tens and
win.
hundreds of thousands.
His boy's like, damn, 293. Like, shit,
Bruh,
man, I make $3 million a month. I don't care.
I can't believe the type of payday you get off of shit like that, man.
That's why I keep saying, protect your shit.
Shit just blew me.
These hoes ain't loyal.
Like, it just blew me again.
Hey, look, y'all, I'm Trey. Don't forget to check us out on Spotify.
Come on,
he always
calm down, son. You drunk.
What? Gotta let my man get his money.
These niggas, that West Coast shit, man. I ain't dealing
They
with it.
micromanaging like a motherfucker.
Seat arrangements.
Trey always goes last. Am I doing anything different?
We switching. Seat arrangements got to change.
Nah, fuck you, man. Keep this shit going, man.
Thank you.
We on West Coast time. Go ahead, Trey.
I'm Trey. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to check us out on Spotify, Apple Music. Is it Apple
Music.
Hey, producer.
Apple.
Right. Spotify, Apple what?
Apple Podcast.
Apple Podcast app. So don't forget to check us out, Apple Podcasts. Don't forget to like, subscribe. What? What I ain't saying? I said Apple Podcast.
It's all about Apple Pie.
Spotify, Apple Podcast app.
Hey, Marvel, can we get
Don't
on
forget
the
to
title?
like. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment.
Figure out the title. We gonna be on that soon.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
This nigga cut me off one more motherfucking time.
Shit, he said he come across the table.
I'm coming across this fucking poker table, bro.
Oh, Lord have mercy. We at the end.
I'm just trying to get through my little shit. Now I gotta say it again from the top.
Nah, you ain't gotta say it from the top, man. Start off where you left off.
All right, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment.
Yeah.
My IG is rob.elliott.3rd.
Good old Bobby L.
If you are serious about your money, and your money ain't making you money, your money should be going out and fucking. And what do I mean by that? It means it should be making babies and bringing them back to you. Okay?
It is.
We have started an investment group, and we are live and we are making money. So on IG, SIG Investors, if you're interested in that. Dre, it's on you.
Hey, look. Kids first. Take it from Big A.
Whoa.
God damn.
Kids! CPS! Nobody's taking anything from me.
Big A's not giving you nothing.
Listen.
I'm stingy with it.
Your pauses is fucking it up.
Listen, man. Drink tipsy tea.
Kids, don't drink tipsy tea.
He did say kids.
He did say kids. No kids.
We are not promoting
21 and over.
Let another nigga mold you. Straight up.
They gonna drink it anyway.
Bring it home, Pop.
You about to get locked up for rape. Blow the whistle.
Blow the whistle on yourself.
You gotta blow it on yourself.
Nigga, fuck you. But really though, listen. Man, 4100 Grant
He done forgot the
podcast
name.
is the shit.
Forgot the name.
You know what I'm saying? Trey eat baby dicks. You know what I'm saying? Don't spend $250K on non-fungible titties.
Fungable. The fungi titties. Fungi titties. God damn.
She need some tough acting tonight.
Call John Madden. Call John Madden. West Side Bad Boy Killers.
Man, fuck the West Side.
Ain't nobody realer.
If you don't like anything we say, I only got this. Fuck you. Suck my dick. Lick ass.
And that'll do it for 4100 Grand. This is episode 6, presented by Onajo.
Nigga, this West Side.
Don't forget to pick up Tipsy Tea at the Tipsy Tea for all
And
your
that
orders.
lemonade, you bitch.
For all your orders in the DMV. Episode 6. Be looking out for episode 7 coming at you soon. Enjoy your week. Be safe.
The effects of Tipsy Tea.
Bitch!
You bitch.
Hey, Vic.
No, I was with you, Vic, when that motherfucker.
No, we was all.
I'm gonna punch in from the after the middle jump.
I got.
Damn, Malcolm, that's excellent.
Get the memo. We some dogs like we